In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising. It is Tall Tale Thursday on the Morning Mac Show. Yay, yay. Oh, okay. Why is this Cousin Grant? You know what? This stuff be up here tripping on this Facebook stuff. I'm trying to send my little thing to your stories. And you know how you talk in the IG? How come IG don't never get it right when it comes to your... I just said Grand Rising, Tall Tale Thursday. Okay, finally it got that. It got that right. I'm like, why ain't it getting it right? Because I didn't say that. But you know that look, that's what you get when you're dealing with artificial intelligence. But good morning, y'all, and everybody. Good morning, Grand Rising. Let me show y'all what's going on today. This is going on today and every day. Molly Moore, C. Moss, and this great book, Shades of Blue. Sorry I missed y'all yesterday, but I had an emergency that the C. Moss couldn't handle. And that was my mouth, my tooth. I got to get my molar not pulled, but they want to do a root canal. But that's neither here nor there. That's why my jaw still looks swollen, but I'm feeling a lot better. They gave me something yesterday for the pain. And I did not know this, but I'm gonna share this with y'all. They can't not give narcotics out. They got a hold on narcotics. So all the doctors right now, I don't know what's going on with the narcotics, why they can't give you Tylenol 3 with the codeine in it. All they can give you is Motrin. You ain't getting no perks, you ain't getting nothing. There's something to do with the medicine, the painkiller. There's a ban on it. So black folks, if you in pain and Tylenol or Aleve or ibuprofen can't get it, you just gonna be in some pain. So I'm sorry for those of y'all who got allergies or who cannot take that medicine, such as myself. You just gonna have to deal with it. Hit you a J or something, and they take away their pain or whatever. I don't know what you gonna do. Get some gummies, whatever. I don't know, but we got to deal with it a different way. Good morning, Lee. Good morning, Molly Mall. I got the group in here. Lee is out enjoying this beautiful day. The sun is shining.
Oh yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to get me some tea, pick up some flyers, come back home and go take a test. I didn't even study.
I hear the birds chirping.
Oh yeah. Yeah, sounds good. And we got blossoms. Look at these blossoms. See the blossoms?
I see. My allergies will be tore up. I'm standing out. I'm tore from the floor with the allergies. Whatever's going on. Look, I'm already tore up enough. Don't need to break it down no further. Molly Mo, what's good?
What's up, Mr. M? Mr. Money. Mr. M. Molly. Got that Molly and the Percocets.
Molly and the Percocets. That's funny. That's the Molly $1 million moment. Man.
Eminem.
And you say, and it is.
Molly.
And it is.
What up, Riri?
What up? What up?
What's happening, people?
Really good. Don't Molly look good?
I can't see.
Man.
I mean, he always look nice.
I ain't look good any other time.
But no. You look especially dapper. Oh, I'm upset. Oh, you look especially dapper.
Appreciate it.
Because your hair twisted all nice.
I would like to see it, but I cannot right now.
He just got his locks redone, retwisted it.
Lee can't see up there.
All right.
It's okay, but she can hear and smell. They say you lose 1 cent, the other sharpens up. It's all good. It's all good. Well, we got some videos to share. But Lee, before I go in and share my video, why don't you tell the people about the flyer that you're picking up and what's it for?
Yeah, I have a live jazz band coming to the Galactic Panther starting on Wednesday, March 20th. It'll be something special every other week. And gonna try to get this thing moving for the summer. Get some good folk in there, good music. You know, put on a nice shirt, great vibe, and just mellow out.
Go ahead. I know that's right. She got the jazz music coming, y'all. So that's the Growing is Sexy. She got the jazz ensemble coming in.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get it, Lee. Lee going from the comedy to the jazz. Lee doing it all.
Yeah, and I got April 6th. I'm doing a comedy show. I have Nikki Moore is gonna host for me. Okay. I thought I was gonna have surgery and wasn't gonna be able to do it, but they canceled the surgery. But I'm not gonna cancel her. Her doing it. So she's gonna be on there hosting. Got a few other comedians like Tony T, OG, and Dana Monet, B More Milk from Baltimore. And I got a few more. I just can't remember the names right offhand, but it's going to be exciting. And that's on April 6th. And then I got May 4th, which I'm looking forward to. But then we got Mother's Day. I'm putting that together right. Well, it's already done. I just have to get the flyer. I'm waiting on the design. And we will party.
Okay,
there's a lot going on right now, and I can't see it out a damn thing. My site is internal.
But that's not out there walking with the shades on. We can't see.
I have to. My eyes are light sensitive, and I can't see. I have to walk in a straight line. If I have to, I have to follow the sidewalk. If I follow the sidewalk, I see it. It's cloudy, but I have to follow the sidewalk.
Okay.
I'm doing it. I'm getting it done.
We should know how you feel. We should know how that
feels. But you gotta keep moving.
Get there. What do we gotta do to keep our eyes from going bad? Like,
gotta keep moving.
You gotta stop looking at these computer screens. It's your health. Your eyes, your teeth, and your feet will tell you the kind of health your body in.
And your fingernails. Fingernails and toenails.
What up, Uncle E? Uncle E in the comments.
Hey, but let him. One more thing. Go to LEENTIF7 IG and check out the flyers. It'll be loaded. Everything will be loaded up there first.
LEENTIF7.
Okay.
What is that?
What
That's
up,
my
Rev?
IG.
What up, Rev?
I got the wrong IG.
I have two IGs. I got Stepdaddy, DDIE Stepdaddy, 69_1 also. But most of the flyers and everything is on LEENTIF7.
That sound like a damn jet or something like
That's like a game. She's
like
with
a
the
plane.
TIF7. The TIF7.
Like your flight TIJ7's leaving at
It's
7.
Lee and TIF 7. I never changed it. I've had that email tag since emails came out, other than AOL.
Kenneth said, "I'm the tall, not the tail," and it's Thursday.
Tall
What up,
tail
Red?
seven.
Go ahead, Kenny.
What up, Red? I'm happy you said that. I can't play the audio, but I mean the video, but I can definitely play the audio of one of your pastor buddies. He was going crazy. Reese, what's up with him?
Oh, you got the one that definitely. I love that one. What you're talking about, some Boaz?
Man.
That's the one I wanted to comment on. That's the one. Wait till get in the middle, Molly, and then we're gonna talk about that. So tell Pastor Clark to sit tight. And I want to hear that man was truly unorthodox, but guess what? He got everybody's attention in that church.
He got him hyped.
Didn't he?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He got in the church of the poison mind. He got everybody. He got their attention because he went off on them. And that was funny. It was funny.
Hey, I'm on the bus, guys. I'm gonna come back in a minute.
All right, we're gonna share the video.
All right.
Our first video, Molly. Save my pastor for a little bit later on.
I'm gonna save my pastor. What else you got in here? Let me see. Pastor was going crazy over here.
but I enjoyed it. You got sometimes when you talk to people, you got to talk to them where they can understand on their level.
Why those noses and those ears are missing is actually two reasons. One reason is
I can play the audio. I want to see the visual though.
Those noses and those ears are missing is actually two reasons. One reason is
you said you can't play the audio.
Noses.
You can't play the video.
Difficult to maintain over thousands of years or hundreds of years even, because those are the most brittle parts of the statue, and they usually fall away. Degrade first.
I'm trying to show this either junk. He talking about the one how they break all the noses off of all the furs and stuff, noses, so we don't know that they black for real.
Right. You said you're trying to show it.
Yeah. I can hear it. See. Yeah, that's what I can hear it. You can hear it?
I can hear it, but we just can't see it.
But Kenneth said, I've heard it. Yeah, I know. Everybody probably heard it. But I wanted for some people who didn't, we're going to play it. I want some people to hear it. I wanted them to see it because you got a couple of pictures up here. I'm going to see if I can download and just pull it up. So when he talk about it, y'all know what he talking about. That's what I'm going to do. So y'all can see what he talking about.
Because those are the most brittle parts of the statue, and they usually fall away or degrade first. Okay, especially when they've been buried and tossed over and everything else. The second reason is because Pharaoh Akhenaten ordered that these things be chipped away, broken, and pretty much erased. So when you go to Egypt with me, whoever went, the people who are in this chat right now who went with me just a few weeks ago, they saw it with their own eyes. We know this stuff was done in ancient times, long before anybody white even arrived. So the people around him were like, this guy's erasing our history, but we have to stop him at any cost. Finally, he was the reason why those
It just stopped right there. Finally.
Yeah. Now What the point that I wanted to point out on the show and bring to everybody's attention, you notice how he said that they took the noses and the ear offs way before the Europeans came. That wasn't Europeans that did that to them. That was their own people trying to erase one tribe from another, trying to erase a set of people. And I look at that and I look at Gaza and Israel over there in Gaza with Israel and the Palestine. They're trying to erase or eradicate one group of people. Not just take over, but erase them. So they not Israel and Palestine. When I said they, talk about going back to Egypt now. So back in Egypt, whoever they was fighting against, the leaders, whatever, they the one that took off the noses and took off the ears because there was one tribe making it hard to identify for another tribe if somebody came. Like say I'm a tribe and Molly a tribe, and we got statues, right? Molly locks. Well, I'm gonna use his locks, for example. They may cut off or damage the locks, so you wouldn't be able to tell that's Molly people versus my people. And this was way before European settlers or whoever, grave diggers, robbers, whatever, the tomb people, whoever, before anybody came, they did that amongst themselves. They damaged those statues to deface it or defame it, so you wouldn't know, oh, that's that tribe against that tribe. They did it. So everybody's like, oh, the Europeans went over there and they blew the nose off. They did this, they did that. They may did some stuff, but like I said, a lot of stuff was already done before they got there. And that's the point I wanted to bring out in what he's saying. Sometimes we miss the whole message of the little points that he was digging and trying to bring out. Molly, what do you think about what he's saying? Digging and trying to bring out.
Man, I love it. That's my guy. I watch him a lot. I've been watching him for years. He get deep. He actually visit those places and show you on camera. He don't just come on there and just talk. That's how most people do it. He actually go to them places, and if you're a follower and you got money, he invites you to come. So I ain't got the money. I wish I did. I would love to come, but people who had the money, they went over there in their experience, and they was actually talking to the people over there and reading different books than we have. And I mean, he got the knowledge. I mean, I got to still see some of them things for myself, but it's hard not to believe some of the things he said when I seen him putting it on camera, like right in my face, doing a live video, like right now, like we live. If you show something, like we know that's what it is. So I don't know, but I think it's fascinating. I don't really care too much on who knocked the nose off a statue. At the end of the day, if the Statue of Liberty, she probably been switched over. Eventually, something gonna fall off of her. Her head might come out. I don't know. Something might happen. They not gonna fix it, and if they don't, somebody gonna say, "Oh, they try to change the image," But I don't know. It's just like it don't really affect anything with us. It don't have no change. It just showed that racism did exist even far back then. It's obvious that the nose looked a certain way, and whoever took over in power feel like we got to get rid of this because they don't look like me. So for people to know that I'm a ruler now, I can't have a big statue out here that look like the people I'm overruling. Like I'm looking over, like nah. So it makes sense.
Right. But what I was trying to say, that it wasn't the Europeans. This was done before they already got there. And a lot of people want to say, oh, the Europeans came over and did that. No. It was just like it was the Hutu and the Tutsis. It was whoever that was fighting each other. It was cousins that did this to each other. So it wasn't the outside entity. That's what I want to get the people to understand. We've been having discord and wars before any outside influences came.
Yeah, it was Islamic.
It was always eternal.
The
And
Islamic movement.
And they want to take, they try to take the credit for everything. They taking credit for wars they ain't even had nothing to do with, didn't even know was a war. But that's what I was, just letting the people know that it was already this eternal fighting. And that's what America needs to realize, that these countries, because now you have Russia and Ukraine, right? They fighting each other. Them the same people, right? You have Iran and China fighting each other. They basically the same people, the same Asians. Then you have the Palestine and the Israel fighting each other. They the same people. They're cousins. These are internal wars, and I don't think our government should pick a side and get in it. But we do, and that's how we create other enemies. America can't get into every war, and they can't aid everybody. I don't see them over there in the Sudan. I don't see them over there in Ethiopia. I don't see them over there getting in them wars. They're only getting in, they getting involved in certain ones. You know, if y'all get my drift. But I don't think they should be. We got enough trouble over here. We do. Look at the deficit, look at the economy, everything going up. You know, and I know America is the home of what they call free. Everybody want to flock to America, but America, you giving so much to the immigrants or the illegals that your natives or whatever you consider natives. I gotta give Malik on for that. You don't have nothing for me. Like you don't have. I don't have nothing for you, Molly, because I'm giving it. You can't get benefits because I'm giving it to somebody less fortunate to you because they're coming from a war-torn country. So I'm gonna give them this. I'm gonna give them housing. I'm gonna give them food. I'm gonna give them lodging. I'm gonna give them all of that. That's fine. I have no problems with that. But you need to give your own people as well, Molly.
They do.
You know.
They just don't give them enough. You can't give people enough. They give you just enough. So you can
or they cut our programs.
Yeah.
You can't get help. But if I was a migrant, they come in, they get like the lady was saying. She said on March 11th, the people that was misplaced because of the flooding happening. We talked about it on the show on I think it was Tuesday or was it Monday? We talked about it. They was misplaced because of the flood in San Francisco. I think that was the place, Sacramento, one of the places. And she was upset. San Diego, thank you. She was upset because they stopped their aid that they was giving. They was just putting the people up in the hotel, but that aid ran out. But for the migrants that came from other places, they were placing them in homes and apartments. They were relocating them. The lady was arguing. She was like, "But what about us? We got misplaced because of a flood. Don't we get relocated?" Yeah, they relocated them to the streets. You see what I'm saying? Help should be equally spread, but it's not.
And that's the thing. If I feed you every day and you depend on me to feed you, when I choose not to feed you, what you gonna do? You know, and that's the whole thing. Like we it's right. They helped them out during the flood. They should continue to help them, and they might move them to another place. You know, they just say they got to move out of the hotel. You know,
they were evicting them out of the hotel.
Yeah, they evicting them out of the hotel, meaning that they ain't gonna be able to stay there no more. And they got a due date, like at this time. It wasn't like right now, y'all get out. No, at the end of the month or whatever date, y'all gonna be gone. So you know they gonna have to find somewhere else for them to go. You know, that's the only thing. But I don't think they just gonna put them out on the street, you know, but it still don't got nothing to do with the migrants or the immigrants. Like they putting people on the street before these motherfuckers was coming over here. They've been putting people on the streets. It's just now they got somebody to point at and say, well, y'all doing that for that kid or y'all doing that for them people. What about us? Like, what about us? Like, they still gonna do it. It's both ways. Like, what y'all want them not help them and help them? They can help both parties. That's how I look at it. It's like it shouldn't be pointing out like, well, y'all gave them this and y'all cut out budget. No, continue to give them whatever y'all giving them, but at the same time, we want ours too. You know, it should never be like y'all gave them this, so we deserve this. No, we deserve this regardless, and they deserve it too. If y'all want them over here, get them whatever they need to get settled, but we need ours as well.
Right.
You know, but it shouldn't be a pick or a
that's what I'm talking about. They cut one program Okay, and then they say, okay, we want to put these people in houses and apartments and all this. While the people that was displaced from the flood, see, the migrants just got here. The people that was displaced from the flood was up there since the flood happened. Like, can we get an apartment? Why aren't they putting them in apartments? Why aren't they placing them? That's what I'm saying. They
Them
do
different
cut
programs.
one program and start another program. Or we ain't got no money for school, or we ain't got no money in the budget for education for the elderly or disabled. But we just got $50 billion to go through the defense fund. See, they always do that. They you know, they find money for what they want to find money for.
They ain't finding money. If you look outside and you look at all the trees, that's money. So they never run out of money. It's a fake game that they play with people. Oh, we ain't got enough money to do this. We ain't got enough money to do that. But they want to poison the fucking water. They got trillions of dollars to put poison in the water. Like, it don't make sense. That whenever they want to harm us as the humanity, they got trillions of dollars to do it. But they don't talk about that. They burn money every month, so it don't be too much money out here flowing. They pay somebody to burn money. And if that niggas take $1, he go to jail for life. How that feel? They pay people to make money. Imagine you getting paid $30, $50 an hour to make millions of dollars an hour. Like, you looking at the money and you getting paid, like, it don't make sense. You know, but we got this mindset that, oh, we run out of money. That means it ain't a such thing of running out of money. Money don't exist. That shit is fake. But as long as you believe money is real, it controls
all it is,
people.
it's
That's it.
pen and paper. It's the ink and the paper. It don't have no real value. It's the value that people think in their mind and they put up there. That's how come they're getting ready to turn all the money, all the paper dollars into electronic currency. That's what they're getting ready to do to you. Boom. So ain't gonna be no dollars running around. They're gonna have to worry about burning money no more because everything's gonna be electronic. They're gonna be able to control you. They're gonna be able to control who. Man.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for them. See, what a lot of people think is that it benefit us with cash or it benefit like drug dealers and stuff. Yeah, but the real gangsters are the government. They claim a lot of dirty money and they can't have transactions going digital. So that'll be a bad thing for them. You know how many times they writing off fake assistant checks, and this girl a prostitute and she flying with these niggas from state to state, but she getting a check to do so, and they get to write it off at the end of the year. Like,
would you call her a fake assistant?
Yeah, fake assistant. What up, Trey Money? Trey Money
she
in the building.
Assistant in something. Hey, Louisville, that's my songbird right there. Miss you.
He said, turn it in when I get in the house. Phone about to die. He walking home. All right.
I know that's right, baby.
Yeah,
now,
bro. Money fake.
And then, you know, after we talk about the money, there's another topic that I want to bring up. Lee, I'm glad you're back because I want your opinion on this. It was a story where this non-binary person committed suicide because they was bullied. Right? And it was over a restroom, going into the restroom, right?
Yeah.
Now, I this is my opinion, only my opinion. I think if you're non-binary, that they should have 3 bathrooms. One for the man that's born with the penis, one for the woman that's born with the what you call it, the extra hole, Molly,
the bonus hole.
Bonus hole. And one for the binary people. And let me tell you why. Because if you are a man, if you identify as the woman and you're a man and you go into the female bathroom, they don't want you in there, baby. You make them uncomfortable. Just the same reason why you don't want to use a man's bathroom, because you're going to make the men uncomfortable and they're going to tease you. The same way. If you go in a female, you got a ding-a-ling, they're going to tease you. If you go in the men's bathroom and you got a dress on, they're going to tease you, and you're making somebody uncomfortable. That's why they should have a third bathroom. So you can go and use the bathroom without worried about people harassing you, being judged, and you can have your privacy, right? Okay, because the person was non-binary. They tried to go. This is the story. I heard it this morning on the news. They tried to go into the restroom and they was teased or hazed or whatever have you. Then they came and OD'd off of antihistamine medicine and something else. And one of the medicines for depression mixed with medicine for allergy with the antihistamine and took an overdose. And that's what the police are saying, that they believe is suicide because of depression. That's what they're plugging up. What are your thoughts on that? Hey Phil, good morning.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? I just believe when it comes to the restroom, you protecting everybody and yourself. If I was a man, I wouldn't want to go into the men's. If I was a man that identifies as a woman, I wouldn't want to go into the men's bathroom because you know they're going to mess with you, right? And you're going to feel some kind of way. You're going to feel uncomfortable. And then when you go into a woman's bathroom, the women feel uncomfortable. You make them feel uncomfortable. So that's why I say it should be a third bathroom. What are your thoughts on that?
Who you asking, me?
I'm asking you, Molly, and I was asking Lee, but Lee got out of it. Because the story was somebody committed suicide because they was teased and bullied. The story was, and they said it was because an incident that happened. They were a non-binary person.
Well, I feel like if you non-binary, I mean, I'm not gonna change my building around for you. I mean, if you non-binary, if you're a dude acting like a woman, you dress like a woman, go into the woman's bathroom and sit your ass on and go into a stall.
But
If
see,
you,
but that's just it. It makes the women uncomfortable. Why would you
they
want
don't know what the hell you are. Well, maybe they do know what you are. If you,
why would you want to make anybody feel uncomfortable?
That's the thing. Women gotta stop making it okay and then coming back saying they feel uncomfortable. Y'all the reason why they getting away with a lot of this stuff. The minute, no, don't judge them. They deserve to live. I'll be marching with them, giving them their rights, LBG, and then they turn around. They want to have the same toilet as your daughters. I done seen plenty of videos when men walking in the bathroom with little girls and they scared. They talking about, well, I identify as a woman. And they like, nah, that just don't, it's creepy. That's the wrong thing. But due to society and due to a lot of people supporting that community, I ain't got nothing to do with that community. If you're a man that want to be a girl, you still go in the man's fucking bathroom. If you're a woman that want it, I don't never see dykes going to the men's bathroom.
No, they don't. That's why I wanted Lee to be on it, is that because Lee was in a woman's bathroom. We was at a comedy joint out in Virginia. Lee was in the woman's bathroom, and the lady said, I think you in the wrong bathroom. Lee looked at her, and she was like, no, I'm a woman. She thought Lee,
I got titties.
She thought Lee was in the wrong bathroom.
Yeah.
She was like, oh.
Yeah.
Clocker.
I think it's just the men that want to be women that's doing it. I don't really see too many.
It was like, go to you're in the wrong bathroom. But you know why women that want to be men ain't going to go into a man's bathroom? For the same reason that a man that want to be a woman ain't going into the men's bathroom. It makes them feel uncomfortable. It would make them feel uncomfortable.
Why would they be uncomfortable?
Because the man, the ground.
You talking about the person in the bathroom, or who gonna be uncomfortable?
She
talking about the trans, the.
Yeah, if you're a woman going in the man bathroom because you act like a man, you have a lot of ignorant people out there that's gonna mess with you, regardless.
But if you're a trans,
if you're a woman acting like a man and you going to a man's bathroom.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying. But you were saying that trans going into a man's bathroom, a man going into a man's bathroom that identifies as a woman feel uncomfortable. Why the fuck he feel uncomfortable being in there with a whole bunch of men that he is a man just because he identifies as a woman?
Because you're gonna have people in there that's gonna tease him, that's gonna hate you. That's human nature.
Think about this. If a real woman go in the bathroom, I understand she don't want to with men because she can get raped.
Exactly.
He fear that straight men gonna rape him.
Sometimes men ain't straight. Okay. Sometimes you gotta come.
Then that ain't gonna never work. That's what gonna get them away with this stuff. See how you taking up for him? See, but he gonna feel uncomfortable. They gonna make him feel, and now he gonna get the okay to go in there with y'all. It don't work both ways.
No, they not. I said that they need their own.
Nah, hell no. Nah.
If a society is saying that there's 3 genders, then society need to make 3 bathrooms.
It's more than 3 genders. It's like 50 in the counting. It's whatever you identify. They're gonna have a cat litter in there. People identify as cats now.
Nigga said cat litter. Kitty litter.
Yeah. Kitty litter. Cat litter.
Good morning, Kiani.
Where Key at?
Man, I don't know, man. I can't wrap my brain around. How y'all doing? I can't wrap my brain around all that shit. I'm old.
But you ain't gonna bother nobody or pick with nobody. If you see a man dressed as a woman using the bathroom, you're not gonna say nothing to them. You're just gonna do your business and keep it moving, right?
I wouldn't really know if he just dressed as a man, but if he go in a woman's bathroom dressed as a woman, will woman really know? I thought you just saying like just going in there and looking like a regular nigga. But if he going in with makeup on, looking like a woman, like y'all really in this business.
Some of them are clockable, yes.
If you're a woman and you look under the stall and their foot longer than your arm, it's time to start praying. That's what that means. It should be 3 bathrooms. It should probably be 2 bathrooms. If you're a woman, you're a woman. You're a man, you're a man. You shouldn't be trying to go in a woman's bathroom to use the bathroom. You're a man. I mean, what are you doing trying to sit down? You're supposed to stand up.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I don't know how to weigh in on that one.
That's the devil. That's the devil's work right there, man. I mean, if God made you who you are, that's who you are. You just smack in the face to yourself. You saying God messed up. You saying he made a mistake. That's what you're saying. So that's a smack in the face. That's what it means, So
I ain't building a 3rd bathroom in my building for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Another bathroom.
I feel the same way.
But they actually do. They got a bathroom called family bathrooms.
They got a bathroom called non-gender. So you do whatever with the bathroom open, you go in, but it's non-gender.
Because it's only one stall at a time. Because that's the handicap bathroom mostly. Because they have a bathroom for the handicap. It's the people of a man in a wheelchair, and it says family bathroom. So that means you going in when you need help. Like if you're in a wheelchair or you have a child, they have that.
That's what it's for.
Or
it's for.
It ain't for you.
Because a lot of times, women, we would take our sons, our little boys, in the bathroom with us when we go to the bathroom. You got to go to the bathroom. Like if you with your son and he got to go to the bathroom, you take him into the woman's bathroom. If you're a woman. If ain't no man around to escort him in the boys' bathroom, you take him into the woman. Why won't you let the boy go in the boys' bathroom alone? Because you can't. Because there's too many predators out there that you can't clock. That's why the mother takes the child with them, even in the girls' bathroom, right?
I understand that.
Now, if you had a little girl, you'll stand outside the door and tell your little girl, go use the bathroom.
No, I don't want to in the bathroom with me before. Took her right in the stall, closed it, used the bathroom.
Exactly.
If they have a family bathroom, but that's what the family bathroom is for. It's for
that's what it's for. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
They got the little table on there and all that. So that's when you take your kid. It just if that joint already packed or full, shoot, you run them into your, if you're a male or you're a female, you bring them in there. You check it out first. and then you bring them in there with you, and you know make sure they good, or they gonna piss on
And
themselves. I ain't had time for that.
most
Change
dudes
clothes.
understand you protecting your daughter. I mean, they ain't gonna trip on that because
Nope.
she a kid. Most normal dudes know you ain't risking your daughter like that. And they know not to fuck with her either, or there's gonna be
leave
a
out.
problem. Niggas
Some leave
understand
out.
that.
And they be like, oh, let me go ahead and leave out. You know,
Yeah,
they
you
step
know what's
out.
up with that?
Yeah, because I took my son in the bathroom when he was little, and when he got bigger, I would ask somebody, you know, my cousins or somebody, could you take him to the bathroom? He got to go, or one of the bigger kids, he got to go watch him. And guess what? And they would go and they would watch him. They would be outside the door, and they let him. They stand outside the door so he could do his little business.
So what happens if you got an uncle that's gay? What bathroom do you take him to?
Well, your family member
take us to the Mills bathroom still.
To the men's bathroom. Could what mean if he gay and dressed up as a woman, or if he just
that's mental illness. That's why I be saying like that's mental illness. When they start dressing up and wearing the makeup and lipstick, it's their lifestyle. Hey, that's what they want to do, but that's still mental illness. You think you
that's right.
It's kids out here think they Superman. You ain't gonna let them jump off the fucking building. You know, that's just we never gonna help them with that.
Yeah, people need help, man.
Of gay men in our family, and ain't none of them pedophiles. They just gay. So it's like who you choose to
I ain't
sleep
letting them take my son to the bathroom though. I ain't doing all that.
You're right.
Yeah,
we ain't doing none of that, man.
I ain't doing all that.
If you got gay tendencies, you can't take my son to the bathroom. You need healing oil. You need a preacher. You need the Bible. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. If you feeling freaky,
fuck that. I'm doing all
they
that.
ain't gonna mess with the baby. They look after them because that's
all right. Shit.
Well, no, Reese, it starts at home. Most of it's pedophiles or most stuff starts at home. It starts with family members. Most people molested has been family members, somebody close. They ain't been no stranger from the woods coming out. 85%. My mom did foster care in Oklahoma City for 6 years, and I noticed most of the kids was family or foster parents or something. Ain't no stranger coming up in the window too much.
Pastor,
you know,
somebody you trust. It's always somebody.
Always, 85% of the time they say it.
They be using people you know. Like,
all the girls I met, that I met who said they've been molested or touched, it was by family. It wasn't no stranger. It was somebody close to the family. That's the sad part, you know. It started with white people. White people started that.
Yeah, what's up, Slicky? Woo, hey, Nene in here. Slicky said, who in the bathroom fucking with somebody pissing? Get out. Said, wow, bathroom, come on. He told you should just go in there, piss or shit, and get out, man.
Yeah, you do your business and go, and people, they do, oh, look at you, what you doing in this bathroom? Oh, you got a business. Like I said, Lee, where you at? Tell everybody the story what that lady told you. You in the wrong bathroom.
That was messed up.
Yeah.
But that probably is a compliment for Lee. I don't know.
Lee didn't tell she stepdaddy. She got to tell him.
Yeah.
She was like, huh? You know how Lee go her, huh? No. She was trying to make Lee go into the men's bathroom.
All Lee got to do is flash her.
Reese, if you open an establishment up, would you open an extra bathroom for the non-binary?
There's already an extra bathroom. This called the family bathroom.
No, that's for family. I'm asking, would you open an extra bathroom for them?
There's already an extra bathroom there. It's already there.
No, it's not there for
that family bathroom.
Nah, because it might be a family that's in there or needs.
They gotta wait. That they have to wait.
No, it's called family bathroom. They went in the handicap bathroom. How would you feel about a wheelchair? So the wheelchair people gotta wait. The handicap gotta wait. See, y'all giving them too much power. You giving them too much power. Now if that was just a regular person, because they regular like us. They can walk, they can jump, they can flip and dance and all that shit. They nothing handicap about them. So if that was me in a handicap bathroom, they'd be pissed off. But due to the fact this dude
that's why
identifies as a woman, it's
that's
okay.
why when they come out, I'm looking at them and saying, that's for us. Like I said, look, that's our bathroom. That's if you ain't got the placard, you don't have the
That's what I'm saying.
But
they ain't got no family placard.
You ain't got the handicap placard. If you ain't got that, get out my face. If you ain't got that, get out my face. This one lady asked me, she said, that's for handicapped people. I said, I know. As I pulled out my placard, bitch.
See? She ain't playing. So imagine she seen one of them trans or something walking out of there. She gonna say this for handicapped people. You know, she gonna go
you got people like that.
Family. I got a kid out here. What you doing? My kid gotta pee. I gotta change my baby.
And I've seen that happen. I've seen them banging on the family bathroom door. But this for the family. You see all type of altercation. Little girl had to pee. She was little, and mama didn't have the pull-ups on or whatever. And there was a regular person in there, single, and the girl. But what are you doing in it? I guess when guys want to poop, I guess they want to poop alone. Y'all, the guys don't poop in y'all bathroom, right? The men's stall or whatever.
Man, they be punishing them joints. That shit be stinking. They don't care. They don't care at all, man. You can be at a game or anything. I done been at Wizards games and all that when they use the bathroom. About 3-4 people and they punishing that. Like, man, they don't care.
Smell.
White people. Yeah.
They smell like an animal farm.
Yeah, it do be smelling like you at the farm somewhere, man.
Well,
like
let me tell you.
The circus or something.
Well, what would you do if there was a man in there just as the woman at the stall with you?
I wouldn't care because I know like he must be a man. He at the stall with me. I ain't attracted to his ass. Hey, I respect that. Like you still understand that you're a man. It's little girls in the other bathroom. I respect that. He ain't that gone. Like he still know that he a man. But when you going in the woman's bathroom as a man, you got mental illness. You identify as something that you not. That's messed up.
So they need to have a bathroom for people with mental illness?
Nah, because it don't work. That's like a dom or anything when they say girls free, like they were saying. She ain't trying to pay. Like all that, hey, I'm a man, I identify as a man shit. And when they say ladies free, men $50, they be like, shit, you got me messed up.
My girl D-Lo got a joke about that. She said that the guys hate because she look. You heard her before do the joke?
Yeah.
So when they say women free, they're like, no, you got to pay. And she showed flash her tits. She said, women free.
Yeah. I ain't trying to pay that money, so can't
get in the club
when you want to. Can't tap in and tap out. Like
that's right. You right.
Like
you right. They double standards. They tap in and tap out. See that just lets me know because you can't tap in and tap out like that. That's a choice. Because you're choosing to tap in when you want to tap in, and you're choosing to tap out when you want to tap out. That's what I keep telling people. You getting your choices mixed up with what you naturally are. Because you damn sure can't tap in and tap out your color. But your sexual preference is your business. That's your choice.
They got surgeries for that too. You want to bleach your skin. It's something out here for everybody. You don't like yourself, have God created you. I think it's just disrespectful to the Creator. I don't care what religion you believe in. If you feel like you got to change your appearance and He's supposed to be this perfect Creator, then you saying that His creation wasn't that good. Like He made you the way you look purposely. He wanted you to look this way to attract a certain person. People always want to look the same. Everybody want to look like Kim K. Like, no, it wasn't meant for you to look like Kim K. That's why you getting sick. That's why you got to constantly get surgery and take medicine. It's crazy these girls doing to themselves when their natural bodies would be okay. And they might still look good. Have your own look. We all supposed to look different. Like we all look the same, but still look different in our own way.
Well, don't forget also, it's two people having sex, ain't supposed to be having sex, making ugly babies. So That's really what's going on too.
Hey,
I mean, God forgive me.
people make a cute baby. I used to hear that all the time. I ain't finna.
Yeah. Who said they supposed to have sex? Who gave the okay to have sex with these people?
They, right? They everybody got had love. That's the point. They meant for each other. They ain't gonna pull nobody else, but they can pull each other. You know, like shit.
You said they ain't gonna pull nobody else.
But each other.
Molly.
Hey, people are. It's tough, man. It's tough because everybody's on something they can't have. You know, so they feel like they.
Molly, she already let you get away with saying that. You can't pull nobody else, but you can pull each other.
Yeah.
Him and Kiani about talking about ugly people, y'all. They crazy. They crazy.
There's some ugly people out here that look beautiful too. Don't be fooled.
Some people like a little ugly. Some people like ugly people, Molly.
Oh, they got they strength. You know, they got it's always like positive and negative.
Facially challenged. If you
know,
facially or physically challenged, it's like some people like fat people. It's something out there for everybody. Some people like my gushy fat. They like to sink into it. You know, they like some people like that. Some people
why
like
fat people don't like fat people for real? Like that's weird to me.
Other fat people don't like other fat people because we lazy and that's too much work. If you had ever had sex with a fat person, two fat people, that's too much work. Because first of all, your stomachs ain't gonna allow your bottoms to get. So you gotta be inventive. And then there's so much work trying to get that one hump of that screw. And then I had a fat motherfucker lay on top of me. I have a fat mother laying on top of another fat mother. You can't do that. Get off me. Get off me. And that is real. I was like, I can't, no, you my boo, I love you. And all we could do is hug like this from the distance. All of that in the way, it's like, I don't even want to play patty cake with you today. I don't want to play. Don't want you know. And he always wanted, come on, Reese, get on top. I'm like, Negro, hold your stomach up, and I'm going to hold my stomach up, and I'm going to get on top, turn to the left, and turn to the right. Lean back, tilt with it. Hold up, wait a minute, hold up. You got to do all of that. Two fat people will be like, forget that. So it's not that we don't love each other. It's a lot of freaking work, Molly.
Oh, that's Katana. Hey, Katana. She here on YouTube. She said when we was children, we couldn't call people ugly. Nope, that was like a cuss word. And we couldn't say the word hate. I hate you. That was weird.
Yep, like, and they didn't like for you to say liar either.
Yeah, can't call nobody a lie.
You remember, we even had a cheer talking about some UGLY. You ain't got no alibi, you ugly. Huh? And that's your mother's fault. Say it again. Or we say, oh, that's your father's fault. We used to have huge. There's a lot of stuff we couldn't do.
Y'all hit that like button if y'all watching. What up, Uncle E? Hit me back, Uncle E. Uncle E watching. But Slicky said this woman I knew was standing next to me with her skin bleached and got mad because I did not know her. Dang, he didn't even recognize me.
He was like, who this white lady? It's the truth. Molly, you got the pastor video loaded up. Kiani, listen to this, Pastor Kiani. We got something for you.
I'm gonna play the audio, but this the guy right here. This is crazy to me, man. God, this is sick.
Boaz has some relatives, and if you don't watch it, you won't get the one God has for you. You get his relatives. To the girls, I found it on the internet. He has Boaz is spelled B-O-A-Z. Everybody say B-O-A-Z. And so he's got some relatives called broke ass, hoe ass, blind ass, cheating ass, dumb ass, drunk ass. Don't go out with him, cheating ass. Turn to somebody and say, I dated him. Locked up ass, good for nothing ass, lazy ass. And especially his third cousin beating your ass. Beat on your Boaz and make sure he respects your ass. Now there's your word. You want to work, you gotta work.
He ain't never lied.
Yeah, he went in.
He would, and I stand up and I applaud because he got up there. He told the truth. He didn't sugarcoat nothing, and he is a pastor. Why can't pastors tell the truth and be more transparent like that man? Tell me where the lie is. He ain't lie about nothing. He's a white pastor. I give him a round of applause. You know, I would go and listen to him speak the word. Would you, Kiani?
You said what now?
I said, would you listen to him? It's
Uh,
not the person, it's the message.
this a message. Yeah, the message. Yeah,
And he was right. He was
on point.
trying to break it down. He was on point. So the younger kids nowadays, so they can understand it. He broke it down like a fraction. And I appreciate that. You know, Molly, what you think?
Shit, I was shocked. I can't believe he was going in like that. And he wasn't saying like ASS. He was saying like AZ.
Yeah, but he did a play on words. But we
Yeah,
got
he
it.
was saying, I said,
We know, everybody know Boaz.
He played on words, so it was good. He got away with that with murder. I'm happy that it came across and he got the message instead of saying no pastor should be talking like this. You know how some people be, oh, I can't believe what church is this, what pastor is this. Nah, everybody understood the message because they can relate to what he was saying. We all dealt with a person like that before. A few of them probably, you know. And as you get older, you should learn how to deal with those type of people, you know. So yeah, I like what he said.
And he said, wait for who God has for you, because if you don't, you'll get the wrong ass. Did you hear that, Phil?
Nah, I missed that, but I had to jump off on a call.
Oh, Phil, you want us to replay it for you?
Nah, just tell me about it.
It was a pastor giving his sermon and how he broke it down for the people. And he wasn't talking the way you would think a pastor would talk. It's not a video, it's an audio. You have to listen to it anyway, you know. So,
well, you can go ahead and play it.
Molly.
Molly
gonna go back to play it. For those of y'all who didn't hear it.
If you don't watch it, you won't get the one God has for you. You get his relatives. To the girls, I found this on the internet. He has Boaz is spelled B-O-A-Z. Everybody say B-O-A-Z. And so he's got some relatives called Boaz, Boaz, Lion-ass, Cheap-ass, Dumb-ass, Drunk-ass. Don't go out with him, Cheap-ass. Turn to somebody and say, I dated him. Locked-up-ass, good-for-nothing-ass, lazy-ass. And especially his third cousin beating your ass.
There you go.
That was the play. He spoke the truth and he broke it down where they could understand. You catch a lot more attention with keeping it real. Yeah, well, you know why you catch more attention to keeping it real? Because you're keeping it on a platform that the public can understand it. You know, that's why you catch more. These young folks can understand it because you speaking their language and you making it funny and putting it where they can relate.
That's why so many people have problem with the King James Bible because of the way it's written. Yeah.
Right. Though thou these us they Philip, come walk with me through the lily through the pastures as we go and get libation and victuals. You be like, why am I getting libations? I'm not tired. And visuals, I did the VIC, you know, I'm visual, you know, words mean a lot.
They do.
You get lost in translation. And he broke it down, and the church laughed, but I bet you they got that message.
Yep.
Right, Slicky said some pastors will rob you. Trey said, I bet you'll have a lot more people coming to church. I would go. He's saying he'd go out there hearing that.
Mm-hmm.
He was spelling it, play on words, A-Z.
Boaz, B-O-A-Z. And he used that as to represent your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Trey said nothing wrong with how the word is given. You don't have to adapt to the youth, but so much, but it helps.
It does. It does. But speak plain English. I speak it in the language that I understand it. You know, in every generation, they always changing something. They're always changing the English language. It ain't even English. It's just a piece of everybody's language, a broken down word. This is English language is pig Latin. We done took something and made it into something. That's all.
Yeah, I think they got. I mean, it's smart by them because it's like when you hear doctors talk, they can dumb it down sometimes. But when they talk in that language, you be like, "What? What did you say?"
They're talking clinical.
You know. Yeah, and that's what that Bible is meant for you not to understand, so you can go to a pastor and he can tell you what this book's saying. He can, so you can always depend on somebody to translate it to you. I mean, that makes sense. You trying to make some money, you want some far. What's up, contractor?
What's up, bro?
What's going on?
What's up, bro? What's up, Reese?
Hey, babe.
Religion is big source of confusion in the world. Older generation started it. Katina said religion is a big source of confusion in the world, and Kenny said older generation started it.
Older generation started it. Older generation started what?
Probably talking about the layman terms or something. Probably talking about the terms, how they talk. The Bible lends itself to too many different translations. Yeah, it does. It does.
I guess you got to translate what you're reading. You got to understand what you're reading because everybody speaks differently. So how can you get everybody don't speak the same language? So you trying to reach the masses. So you talk with the masses.
What's up?
Right?
Yeah, you're right. It's just some people, they never even heard about Jesus some places, So that's why you got a lot of Christians, they travel, they missionary, they travel the country to try to spread the word. And some people, they don't welcome them there, because, it got, a bad history. All Christians ain't bad, but a lot of things went wrong with the holy wars, and the Christians was out here slaughtering people.
A lot of people have died in the name of Christianity, Jack.
Yeah.
And a lot of people died in the name of the Salem witch hunt too. A lot of people died in a lot of things. A lot of people died. Let's just face it. The reason why we died because our leaders, our government. A lot of people died because we following that BS. Whoever's at the top of the 3-ring circus, that's who they follow because they didn't say this is in the name of God. They said in the name of our king. Then they because it was King James, a king this, a king whoever. They always had to throw that in there too. They couldn't just leave it at God. They had to do the crusades for the king, back then. So whoever sent them out to do that, to control and conquer, that's what they do.
Makes sense.
It's our government, it's the people at the top.
I mean, I just think it's humans being humans. Everybody in power, they always go too far sometimes. They want to be remembered. That's why you see a lot of presidents, they want to go to war. They want to do something so they can always come back and say, oh, this president did this. You got kings, and they want you to build them a statue, so they can always be remembered for this. So people in their times, they can change a book and make it theirs. They would do it. They would steal somebody's old book and then make it theirs. So forever you'll know about King James. So it makes sense, but I just think that we all forget that it's a book. I don't care how many times they translate it. They can translate the green eggs and ham, Dr. Seuss, but they can put it in 100 different languages. That don't make it true. So it'd be a lot of things that people just forget. They get so caught up into, well, they translate this really mean this and that really mean this, but it's still a book. It's still a man-made book. It was written by man. It had been translated by man thousands of times, and it's going to continue to be used by man to control people. And at the same time, it helps people. Some people need religion.
Molly, it don't have to be a book. Just the fact, because it could be a video game, it could be a TV show. Just the fact that it was tampered with by man, which makes it dangerous right there. Because the man wrote it, man's translated it, man put it together, man did, even though they say it was inspired by the Holy Spirit, maybe the original was inspired by the Holy Spirit, but after Peter, Paul, Duke, and James got to it, they done translated to their spirit. They wrote it the way they wanted to. You know what I mean?
But let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all not giving the Holy Spirit enough credit. Holy Spirit knows what he's doing. I mean, we sit around and try to do what we do with the Bible. I mean, okay, we know that it's been tampered with, but the Holy Spirit gives you the wherefore to see through all of that. Right. I mean, yeah. So
some he give it to us all, but some don't heed. They rather follow a different spirit instead of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, because people look for reasons not to do shit opposed to reasons to do shit. Ain't
that crazy? That sounds crazy, don't it?
Yeah, I don't know how dumb we gotta be. Like, I just feel like if we got really all these people looking at one book, we all gonna be the same. That's like programming a bunch of kids to learn how to play a sport or something. Like, they all gonna be doing the same thing eventually. Some gonna be better than others, and they gonna pick those who's the greatest ones out the group to run the other ones. I just don't like it because I just look at animals all the time. They don't have no religion. Like, they don't have no books. They just know what to do. So I'm like, you tap into nature, you tap into your spirituality, you won't need them books. Like, you'll never see a lion reading a book trying to figure out what he got to do next. So
how to be a lion.
I just like, why do we say we the smartest beings in the world, but at the same time we need instructions on what to do and how to do this? They got to tell us what the weather's going to be, when a tornado coming. Them birds already flying off. It was at one point we was intact with nature that we knew those things too. We knew when it was about to rain. We knew when a storm was coming. We can feel it, but now it's gone. We just taking all this poison and we depend on them. Then when Katrina hit, they be like, why they ain't tell nobody? Because they ain't want to this time. And that's how much power they got. They can determine to tell us, oh, it's going to snow. It's going to be 12 inches. That's when they want to get food out the grocery store. Oh, nah. They never say, oh, we sorry. We might get 6 inches in a week from now. Like, and we constantly fall for it over and over. They use the same tricks. It's like watching a magic trick be done when you little, like a dude taking a cord out his ear, and you be amazed. And as you get older, you be like, nigga, I know how you do it. But they constantly keep doing the trick, and we grown and we still fall for it. It's like, wow, once they get rid of Santa Claus, they really give you another Santa. They just got different names, same birthdays.
It's a mass panic. It's all doing with controlling the masses. That's
we got questions in here too.
Controlling the masses.
Why are there so many names under Christianity? And Katana said, do you need the Bible to have a Holy Spirit? Whichever one y'all want to answer first.
Well, personally, I don't think you need the Bible. Everybody got a spirit in them. Every leave in your spirit. I don't think you need the Bible to have no Holy Spirit. But they're saying that the Bible's written instruction. That's you got to follow the rules and stuff. That's what man say. Like I said, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual.
I don't know. I don't think you need a book. What y'all think? You need a book to have a Holy Spirit?
I don't think you need a book to have a Holy Spirit, but I do think it's a good guide. Like me. I follow the principles of Narcotics Anonymous. I haven't used in 30 years. But with that being said, the principles of it have worked well in my life. Like, so some things, it's like you may not need it, but you do. Like,
What you doing,
that I can't change nobody else.
Dan?
All I can do is change myself or do for myself. That was a naive concept because I've been trying to change motherfuckers forever. And once I figured out all I can do is take care of me, man, that opened up the window. I took all that shit up, took that weight off my shoulder. So sometimes you do need some guys to live by, or other than that, you run amok.
Yeah, some people need leaders. That's why you have leaders. Some people aren't lamb. You have the followers, you have the leaders, and you have the elite that top 5% or whatever. Sometimes people need to be led. Their steps need to be ordered, as the book say. Order the steps.
So what's up?
What's up, Beast? You heard us talking?
Yeah, I just came in on this. I mean, I've already expressed my opinion about this before on the show, but like I said, the Bible is a tool. The church is a tool.
Exactly.
It's a tool. It's not something that the Bible can't get you into the heaven. Neither can the church. Neither can a pastor.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's right.
It's all a tool. So you put as much value into it as you want to, or you need to get you through whatever it is you need to get through. But it's not the answer. It's man-made. It's man-created. So therefore, it can be used in the wrong way also. That's the other thing I say. Just like anything that is man-made can be used both ways. It can be used for good and it can be used for evil. So, and that includes everything that I just said. It includes a pastor, it could include a church, it could include a Bible. So,
but I do know one thing. When I'm going through something and it's really bad and I can't figure it out, I do read the Bible and it brings me comfort. Okay.
I think the Bible is real, and I think it's stuff in there that we need and stuff that's not in there. I think it's been written because God was trying to tell us how to live on earth before the devil came, but of course it's been altered. So I think it's stuff left out, how to live and how to be and how to maneuver. But it can help. It can help, and like he was saying, can help. But it is stuff in there that it's not true, and stuff that is true in there. So you clearly tell, like I said, the Vatican is the oldest church, which controls the Bible, control everything that we learn about the biblical artifacts.
Yeah, Container said the written word was used to leave evidence of people's existence and to track changes in the environment, condition change, even those that control the weather, write and help us keep with changes. Yeah, I get what you're saying too, because I done seen them be like 50 years ago it snowed this much. We ain't had this much snow since this date of 19. I'm like, God damn, they keep track of everything. So I get what you're saying. Trey saying nothing wrong with that beast mode. Kenny said beast mode in the building. What do y'all say about those that never read the Bible and live better lives than those that swear by it?
Define live better lives.
Yeah, define better lives, Trey. You know, because I know I get what he's going at, though, because I know people that go to church every Sunday and things just ain't get better for them, financially. And that's what a lot of people get caught up on. They don't look at they got good health, that they breathe and they can make it to church and back on Sunday. They just caught up that I'm still in the hood, or I still ain't got money to do this and do that. And there's people out here that's living their life. They got money to do everything they want. They don't even pray. They don't go to church and everything, so.
That's a trap. That's a trap.
I believe wealth is in your mind. You can be wealthy. You can be wealthy and not have a penny. You know what I'm saying? Like wealthy in family, wealthy in life, wealthy in what you're doing. I mean, it's people that are doing jobs that we would think are the worst jobs in the world, but they love their job. And there's people that get paid a crap ton of money to do their job, and they hate their job. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? So I mean, it's like really wealthy is a mindset to me. And just like my boy Matty Ice, shout out to him and his clothing line, Wealthy and Blessed. You know what I'm saying? He always talks about, it's a mindset. It's just not about having all the money, this, that, and other, because you could be rich or so-called wealthy in that eyes and be unhappy. You know what I'm saying? Your family ain't talking to you. This ain't happening. That ain't happening, because money is your God. You know what I'm saying? And like for me, I don't got millions of dollars, but I consider myself wealthy as hell, man. I got great children, great friends, great family. You know what I'm saying? I wake up every day happy to see and excited to see what's coming my way today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not living today sad and upset and wondering, sad about my life and depressed and this, that, and the other, man. I'm happy, man. I'm happy to see my family, see my wife, see my kids grow and see what they're going to become with their old age. I don't need $1 million.
I want to point out something that one of our viewers said. Louisville said this. Well, I had it up there, Molly.
Which one?
He just said Christian said that. Oh, okay, hold on, it's right here. He says, learning the world as a Christian, with no cheating, no stealing, helping others, and blessing others, and had never read the Bible. Now that is true, because what was the Christians doing before the Bible was written? What was they doing? They had Moses' law, the Mosaic law. We all had that's the 10 Commandments, right? We all know those laws. Those are laws, right? But that's how we was living before the Bible was written. We lived by the law.
It was changed because we were falling short, though. That's why that's why
Jesus,
right. They were falling short. You couldn't live by the law. Yeah.
They couldn't live by it.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
But this was before the Bible came. When Jesus was out there, they didn't have the Bible then. He was teaching them how to live and not fall short.
You had the Old Testament. You did have a Bible. You had the Old Testament.
But you had the Mosaic law. Those were the rules.
Mosaic law, yeah.
The written laws. But I'm saying, after Jesus came, they didn't write the Bible immediately. When Jesus was living, he was showing them. He was gathering them, and he was showing them. He was physically teaching them. He was walking with the people and showing the people as he lived.
And I don't really get all caught up in the Bible, because, to be perfectly honest about it, the way I feel about it, the Bible is a guide to get me to whatever comes after this life. Okay? It's not so much what you get in this. You only get, you may get 70, 80, 100 years. You're going to be dead a whole lot longer than you've been alive. So I feel like the Bible is to get me a home, or not so much the Bible, but it's a guide to get to whatever I'm going to get to after I pass away, where my spirit is going to go after I leave here. So don't get all caught up with what you got here. You're going to be dead a whole lot longer than you've been alive. So
there's no value with these things here, because they rust, they die, they perish, they will go away. Everything on this earth, including us. These are shells.
But we'll be born again through our child or through our grandchild. What's that contract? You got your mic muted.
Yeah, man, the Bible is fake. From the time we was born, we taught everything white is right. So then when you start going to church and you see the white man on the wall, and then you start reading out that book, that sealed the deal for everything. You just think everything.
Don't get caught up in that.
Right. Huh?
Don't get caught up in that. Read the Ethiopian Bible. The oldest Bible on earth is a black Bible. The Ethiopian Bible. It has 100 books. And it wasn't created by white people.
Yeah. The book we have that most black people go to church, claim they're the most Christians, and they always be the phoniest people you ever met, and they always got the white dude on their wall when you go in the house. That's another thing. So when you like thinking, oh well, I read the Bible and it made me feel better. No, you made you feel better. It was in you to do that. Just like when you were a kid and you get certain grades and your mother said, well, let me see if you can get an A this time. You'll put everything into making sure you get an A for her. You even go over and get an A plus. You get the same feeling from that as you do when you said you read the Bible. So it ain't got nothing to do with the Bible. It's in you.
Yeah, you're saying it's fair. I think a lot of it's fair because people want to get to heaven, you know. But I go back to slavery. You know, there's something they was reading to us that they was beating us. You know, so that's just scary, you know, to take on something that, you know, I don't know. I just look at everything was created that, you know, was created for a reason. And like B said, it could be used for good and bad. But when you study astronomy, you understand that the Bible is a lot of truth to it, but it's not people. They really talking about the sun and the stars. A lot of people not going to study astronomy. That's why they tell you stay away from astronomy, because once you study, you understand, damn, this the whole Bible. That's why he had 12 disciples, and that's why it's 12 zodiac signs. People don't never put 2 and 2 together. They don't understand why we got 12 hours split in half in 24 days. Everything going to be 12. You know, they don't question all the time that was missing in the story when Jesus was younger. Like his doves just actually disappeared. They don't question why it's similar stories to his that's older. They don't question why it's 4,000 religions and Christianity one of the youngest. It's a lot of stuff people don't question. They just follow. So that's why I just sit back and I try to observe. And after I learn that, okay, these people out here, they living life right now, and they telling us, oh, when you die, you can get everything you want. You ain't gonna need money when you die. You ain't gonna need none of the things you want right now.
Who said you gonna get money when you die?
I ain't say pain. I said they said you can live in heaven. You're gonna walk on gold. You can basically get everything you want is in heaven. So don't worry about it right now, because you're gonna get that later. But these motherfuckers getting it right now. They not waiting until they die to live the life that they actually want to live. We down here for a reason, to experience life as humanity. That's it. We out here to be sheltered and to praise somebody in the sky, and then when we die, we get to live with them. Like, nah, he put us down here for a reason. Have fun, experience life. You know, that's how I feel. I can be wrong though, but I can't follow one rule book, you know, that everybody else following, all different races and colors, when I know that can't be the truth, because they was using it to do so much wrong. And now I see how they flip it to do something good, but at the same time, they working with the same people we fight against. Oh, the government this or the government that. The churches are working with them. The church got to work with the government. It's actually a non-profit. Like, you got to actually, yes, you do. Y'all
don't
think
get
that
caught
people
up in
just wake
churches,
up and
man.
start the church.
Don't get caught up in churches. Churches are man-made. Don't get caught up in that.
Jim Jones was powerful. He got a lot of people to drink that Kool-Aid. If T.D. Jakes want to come out with something, he tell people to do something, millions will follow. He's damn near like Jesus. How many people you think was following Jesus in them times? Not millions. These people, Beyonce, it's some evil people out here that's using that book, like B said, that's getting more results than the people that's using it for good. I know some people out here that's using it for good, but it's a lot more people out here using it for evil, and it's working. I just rather you get rid of the book altogether. We don't need that book to do good. You don't need that book to know not to shoot or kill somebody, to respect your mother and father, because none of these animals need it. It don't make sense. We too smart.
It's for relating and communicating. The book tells the story so you can get an understanding. That's why that Bible has a story about everything you may experience or may go through. It's written just like you read, like the driver's test. You can get behind the wheel and know how to turn left, turn right, but there's rules that you still have to follow to get you through one end to another end safely. It's the book. It's the manuscript. It's the instruction. So don't get caught up in it. That ain't a spirit. The spirit is in you. You are the spirit.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
It's just a guy, you know. We know that the Bible, we know it's been tampered with. We know they took books out of the Bible. We know all of that stuff. But with a little bit of right in it, that's what you got to pick and choose. You know, it's got to say, yeah, this is true. I like this, and then the rest. It got to get you. It's trying to get your attention for a reason to show you something. And like Molly said, it's about humanity. At the end of the day, the book try to tell people how to live together and respect one another as one. Everybody got different feelings. Everybody got different opinions. Everybody got different. But we got to live together and respect one another, and we don't.
But Reese, this the thing though. The Bible, just like the laws is now, was made for us. It ain't made for them. The Bible tell you, love your enemy. Why you gotta love your enemies? But that only apply to us, but it don't apply to them. They already know we gonna look at them as an enemy because all the shit they done did to us. But they tell us to love them. That's why you got black people that hate each other. But they say a white person treat them with the utmost respect.
That's because of slave. That's because of being an enslaved person for over 400 years. That's because of them chains and whips. That's why. That's a mental blockage. It's a mental tip. That's PTSD.
And then they'll tell you money is the root of all evil, or the love of money.
The love of money. Yeah.
But they work to get all of the money, and then well, not me, because I don't say that, but then you'll have black people talking about, oh, money ain't all that. Money can't buy you happiness and this and that.
I want to try.
Have all the money in the world and get sick and see how much money that money means to you.
I mean,
so money might not be the root of all evil, but I'm gonna tell you, money is not the cure to every damn thing either. If you sit around worshiping money, you in trouble.
Yeah, but it's the cure to a lot of shit though. It ain't for at all, but it's a
have the doctor tell you the doctor tell you got 3 weeks to live. And all the money in the world you got. Look at that motherfucker from Apple. Jeff Bezos or whatever the hell his name was. He had all the money in the world and died miserable. So
Jeff Bezos alive. Jeff Bezos living. He talking about
You think he did?
Whoever
I'm watching the news, man.
You talking about Steve Jobs?
Yeah, him.
I can't.
The greed is what corrupts the people.
Yeah, but they killed Steve Jobs.
Take care of everybody on this earth. But because people are greedy and don't want to share, and they told what from another, it's power. And that's all money is trying. Money don't level the playing field. Money use money corrupt as a force of power.
Very true, Phil. It is. It's powerful, but at the same time, you gotta understand.
Corruption.
Powerful can kill you too. I know people that got more money and start doing more drugs, more liquor, and that's what drove them into the hospital. You know, like the more money you got, it might make you happy, but at the same time, it can be an illness for you. You know, like you gonna get more. You only gonna do more what you already been doing. We got a question. Trey got a question to the panel. He want to know that anybody read about the 13th month. Where it was 13 months and all of them had 28 days. You know they only left 1 month the same. You know what month was that?
December.
Look at the Ethiopian calendar. The Ethiopian calendar has 13 months in it. So I mean, don't start talking about stuff. I mean, just because everything you see is not real. I mean, some shit is smoke and mirrors.
All that shit, smoke and mirrors. It just let you know time was made up. Like one time we had 13 months. Now we got 12. But if you could just tell somebody, it was 13 months before. No, it wasn't. They won't research. They just think you dumb. If you're a conspiracy theory, where this coming from? But that was normal back then. It was 13 months. All months had 28 days. Somebody decided
it has 28 days. The New Year's is in September.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's April Fools.
Look, that's why and Christmas used to be celebrated in January.
Yeah,
January the 6th.
Yeah, but God is in everybody. You know how they say people don't use but so much percentage of their brain when they could use so much more? That's the same thing. God is inside of you. So when you in touch with your inner self and you pray and you do what you're supposed to do, your life and your outcome turn out different. Because I think heaven and hell is living conditions. when we die, we all going to the same place.
Baltimore.
No such thing. Oh, you took now you stop. Yeah, we all going to the same place.
He ain't say Baltimore, did he?
Nah, hell no.
All
Yeah,
bad.
that was fair.
But you see how it's a
Rodney, that was
separation.
fair.
You bad because you're going to hell. I'm better than you because I'm going to heaven. It's always creating separation and everything. When COVID hit, it was vaccinated versus unvaccinated, black, white. Everything is opposite of something and causing separation in between and cheap money coming in one situation and not in another, or one paying so much to the other one and they ain't getting nothing. That's just how the world's set up.
Yeah, they cause division a lot.
Yes, it caused division. It caused division amongst your own because people are not respecting each other's opinion. You have the right to believe and do whatever you want to do. And we all do. You have the right to worship, to follow whatever you want to follow. You have a right to say who funny, who not funny. That's your opinion, and everybody's entitled to it. So why do we fight so hard to try to change somebody's opinion? And then if they don't think the way you think, you like, I can't deal with you. Why? Because I don't think the way you think, or I don't believe the way you believe. And to me, that's not us living together. That's not humanity. That's not us getting along. But that's how they separate us. Everybody that think this way, come over here. Everybody that think this way, come over here. Now we better than them because we think this way and they think that way. Who says that you better than that? They said. So it's in your mind. It's what you believe and what you know. But when you believe, we already talked about that last week. It's not so sure. But what you know, you know. So we gotta respect and love one another. That's the first move.
That people tend to think and act. That's Katana said, and she said you don't need the book to tell you to treat others the way you want to be treated. Some people do need that damn book for some reason. Like if that book said they gonna do it, you know. I'm just happy that it brings something good, but it controls a lot of people, man. I just be scary, you know, for a lot of people because when that vaccine and stuff was hitting, they was using those type of people, them pastors and TD Jakes and all them, the celebrities and everybody that's in
I'm gonna have to go bounce about
it. A lot of churches didn't, like that G. Garvin. He said he didn't believe in that.
I'll give it to y'all later.
A lot of pastors said no.
Yeah, that's scary, man. Beyonce got more followers than a lot of people, man. And she got an influence on a lot of people. That's why, like, they killed Martin Luther King and like the Malcolm X. It wasn't too much of what they said. The influence. They don't care if we say the shit. We ain't got influence on millions of people. But we had influence on millions of people around the world. He had a 1 million man march and got everybody to come out. Like, that's ridiculous. If he got power like that, man, he can get these people to do anything. So at one moment when he started talking different, it changed everything because that's gonna change the mindset of other people. You know, we like, oh, this what they doing to us, but they gonna keep the Al Sharpters and the TD Jakes and all of them to keep us where we at. Yeah, Farrakhan, all of them. They gonna preach some good stuff. That's just to keep your hope. But when it's time for us to shut up and sit down, that's when they use them. When we want to fight back, when they kill us, an unarmed kid or something, they use them. Come on, we need y'all to calm these niggas down. And they come out there. They use these same religious folks, and they come preaching the word. What will God say? Turn the other cheek, this and this and that. And that's what, I don't know. That's why I believe that's how they use it. That's what I've been saying happen repeatedly over and over. That's all I've been saying.
Right, they tell us to turn the other cheek. They tell us to turn the other cheek, but they don't turn the other cheek. They tell us.
That's why they tell you to turn the other cheek, contractor, so they can punch you in it.
Right.
That's what they do.
Hey, what Booba doing?
That's true. See, but all that was back during slavery. When slavery was going on, they had one dude that was a preacher, and the preacher kept all the other ones in line. It ain't nothing changed. It's just you got a little more freedom now. You can go where wherever you want to go, but not really, because you still need a passport to go to certain places. You gotta pay a toll to go into certain cities.
That's why Dave Chappelle acted the way he did, because there was 15 writers was added, and he's like, "What the hell?" Because me and my friend, and they was like, "Nah, we got 15 more writers." He's like, "Nah." So yeah, if people gonna add, jump on, get ready for the Illuminati coming. That's why Dave Chappelle acted the way he did. He was so mad. There's 15 extra writers. He's like, "What the hell's going on? Why?" So when they say something, you gotta listen. It shows. It shows in comedy, in acting, everything. The Illuminati's there.
See, I'm just saying.
But this is the thing too. If we did more for ourselves and stop asking them for shit, I think it would be better, because other people come over here from other countries and they don't have the problems that we got because they got their own resources. White people
they got our resources. They don't have their own resources.
Other countries. You got African people come over here and they get the utmost respect, but they got their own resource. They can go back to their home or whatever. We don't have nothing but this.
That's because they respect each other. They respect their culture and the way they was taught up. See, and this is what a white person would do. A white person get rich, he'll tell all his buddies how to get rich, and there's be a group of them at the table called what they call the executive board, and everybody getting rich together. Okay, a black person get rich, he want to be like Daffy Duck. I'm rich. I'm a wealthy miser. I ain't gonna tell nobody how to get it, because ain't nobody gonna get on but me. I'm gonna be at the top. Oh, I'm rich. I'm a wealthy miser. I'm not saying all, but most of us will not let each other in and build a pyramid so we can stand on each other's back so somebody can get it. We won't do that. We won't. There's a pot of gold at the top. Only one person want all of that gold for himself. They don't want to get to the top so it can sprinkle down and fall on the rest of us. They want to get it to the top so they can take it and run and hide it like a greedy little leprechaun. St. Patrick's Day coming up, y'all. Y'all was not plugging into that. But like the greedy little leprechaun at the end of the freaking rainbow, we are the colors of the rainbow. That's our money at the end of the rainbow. But you got one little greedy white Irish man taking the money and hiding it from us, and we trying to find him to get our money. Because it's our money, because we the colors at the end of that damn rainbow. That's us. But no, we won't work together so we can find the leprechaun and kill the leprechaun and take our money back and give our riches back to us, our country, ourselves. And riches are more than just physical. It's mental and all that other stuff too. And respect. We got to have respect for ourselves and each other, love for ourselves and each other, and we got to have humanity for ourselves and each other. That means show humility, show pity, show mercy and grace. We don't do that to each other. We walk over each other. We stab each other in the back. We kill each other. I'm talking about us as a people. We don't know who we are, but we know how to destroy us, don't we?
Right, but hey, Reese, but this is the thing. If it was the other way around and black people had everything and white people was coming to us, begging us, they having kids out of wedlock and begging them for the child support and taking the guys to court and this and that, we would feel the same way they feel. So, but they do collab and work with you. If they see you doing something for yourself, they will come along and show you how to get more and work with you, and y'all just be good. But the people underneath you want you to just give it to them because you got it. They ain't willing to put no work in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If black people did more stuff for themselves, the relationship between black people and white people would be so much better because you ain't begging them for nothing. I mean, just imagine somebody keep begging you for something. How would you feel?
Well, see, white people don't have to beg for nothing because they help each other.
Right, that's what I'm talking about.
Support a white establishment. Black people don't support black. I've been doing this show for 4 years, and you know I only got one sponsor for the show. And Molly, tell everybody, all you got to do is like, comment, and share. How many of y'all two on the panel and people watching, share the show? Tell your folks we doing something here. Come watch it and everything. We all guilty. We all are
Y'all
guilty.
y'all ever watch like Judge Judy or any of them
Religiously,
court
yeah.
shows? Y'all don't never sell them white people and they suing each other. The
Yeah.
motherfuckers, they get into it too. They just handle it different. They ain't fighting or arguing. I'm taking your ass to court. They can be their
Right.
cousin. They can be their brother, and they still
They
hang out
mother.
the next week. It's just like it was just a business. They ain't come to terms, and okay, I'm gonna sue you, and then they do business again on some other venture. It just be amazing to me. But they get into it. They just handle it a lot different. They sue each other. They sue you for the littlest
Well,
thing too. They ain't playing.
They
Right.
get
well,
their
Reese,
money
you just
back,
need a little bit of
but
marketing
they
promotion,
helping
Reese.
each other. They help each
Reese,
other
you need
too.
some marketing
Well,
promotion.
well,
That's
they
the problem.
demand
You need
respect
to do a
too. They
commercial for this
demand
shit.
Super
respect.
low. Let me
They
cut you
Let me.
up.
demand respect because if you do
All right,
anything to
I
them,
cut
you
you
know
up.
they demand respect. If you do anything to them, you know the consequences. So if you got in an argument with them, you wouldn't even think of doing the same thing to them that you would think to do to somebody that looked just like you.
Yeah,
But Booba, what are you saying?
I had to cut him up.
You had to cut. Right, I get you right, contractor. But Bubaka, what did you say?
I just say you need some more marketing promotions.
No, I need more of. We need a team.
You do a commercial for this, and then people can post it. I mean, I'm not gonna just tell you. I see other people promote this shit. They do a commercial for it, and you post it, and then we get it posted so people know the wake up morning shows out here. Not just about me. Post
It's
reposting.
out
Do a
here.
commercial. I'll post a commercial. I'll post them up, even just a flash of what we doing on here, little shit, little snippets. You got to think out the box sometimes. What everybody else is doing is not working for you. Do something different. I'm just saying for you. I can just tell with this show. See, been on 4 years. You just do a little commercial. Nobody know about the show. If I see other people promoting their podcast on Facebook, they're promoting their podcast on Instagram and put it like a little small little commercial or something. Just something you can put together some snippets and let people know. See some of us on here. See this some of the wild shit that might catch an attention. Just me telling somebody. We do tell people about the show. Everybody, you know that podcast? That's it. Yeah. The morning show. Just check it. That's not enough. You need people. You need to do a little more. Like I said, maybe it's a slight little commercial or something. How that Molly just shoot it, just snippets from what we've been doing and make a little funny thing and post it. They've got 15, 30 seconds is something we can put online and let the people know you're here.
But this the thing too, Reese. We gotta get our shit together first because I tell people about the show all the time, and they be like, "Oh man, I tried to get on and watch it, but all they was doing is arguing. Everybody talking all over top each other."
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta get this shit together first. We gotta start raising our hand if we want to speak. You can't just cut somebody off and start talking.
Right.
If you look at my video, the interview you did for the first of the year, I told everybody that video got over 400 views. I told everybody about that.
You're right.
Believe that honest truth. I ask people watch all the time, what can we do better? And if that was one of the things, we was talking over each other. We ain't giving each other enough times to talk. They want to hear from Beast, they want to hear from Kiani, they want to hear from everybody.
Right.
We can work on that.
Yeah, that's first and foremost, because before you can present anything to somebody, it gotta be all
Have
the way
your shit together.
business. Yeah.
When you
go about that, brother.
When you go into the bank to ask them for a loan, you gotta have all your paperwork together. You gotta make sure you got the collateral for whatever you're asking for before they even give you the loan. You can't just go in the bank and say, I want a loan for this house, and you ain't got no paperwork, you ain't got the pre-approval letter, nothing.
Right. Well, I'm happy you showed a different insight on this, and I'm not the one to say so. Like I said,
but this is good for all of us because we all on the same team. So,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Kenny said he share and post every day. Good
yep,
morning.
He said it.
James in here.
Thank you, Kenny.
I see a lot of people sharing. When I be looking back at the shows, I've seen up to 75 shares one time.
And I do that because I go out there and you see share. Because I'm on Facebook and that's when I'm down here clicking. When y'all see me clicking it, I'm on different groups. I share it to the 15 groups over here and I share it to 100 or some people. And that's why y'all might even get it again because I share it to everybody on IG. I'm sharing it from YouTube to IG and the Facebook. I'm constantly clicking. So yeah, I'm sharing it.
But
So
we gotta get the views up though. We gotta do some different stuff sometime. Like I don't know, game show shit, bingo or some shit. I don't know. I mean, something. You know what I mean? We all playing bingo or something on the show. Just make the shit more fun too, and talk about stuff that's going on. Just gotta figure out, just get more views. Like you know what I mean?
What's going to happen? Stay consistent. Keep knocking.
Yeah, because the videos that's getting sponsors is getting a lot of views. They willing to invest in something that's getting a lot of views because that's a big audience and they know they gonna support. So once you start getting so many views and a whole bunch of people watching, now if you say you got an event coming up and it's time to pay, they willing to pay because they watch you faithfully because you every day you just got a whole bunch of views. Everything is a process.
Look at Lee coming on with a wife beater, drinking Mountain Dew. What up, Lee?
What's going on?
What's up, Lee? Uncle Stepdaddy.
Did you say Uncle Stepdaddy?
Yeah.
Dang. Uncle Stepdaddy. I like that. Uncle Stepdaddy. That's real.
Uncle Daddy.
I'll give you that for free, Lee. Uncle Stepdaddy.
Uncle Stepdaddy. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we having a production meeting. That's contained. We have to have one.
So what's happening?
I blame Marley. I mean Molly. I blame Molly for this because
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This supposed to be what you supposed to be doing. You the one supposed to be making the reels and shit, and the commercials and all that kind of stuff and putting them out there. We just the talent. You supposed to be the one running this shit show. Making this thing, making that thing happen. So.
You're right. We need videos. You're right. We need skits. We need videos. We need to get together. You're right. Once a week, we all need to meet up and do skits. You're right.
Yeah, we gotta send them videos too to help yo out. That's a lot. One person trying to look for videos. Like we see something that's out, we gotta send it to him so he can.
Lee don't play with you, Lee. Lee be sending them videos over.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see that? Did I send you that one with the big booty woman?
He be sending all them.
That was Pornhub, Lee. That wasn't here.
Man, that wasn't even a big. That was. Someone said that's not a booty, and it's they don't. That's not a. That thing was big, man. That's too much woman for me.
Too much woman
for me. That shit stink. I bet.
I don't know. I wouldn't. What, you could smell it through the phone?
Man, that shit stink. Them bitches be having them big ass asses and they don't even take baths. They take 3-minute showers and shit because they too pressed to hurry up and get outside to get attention.
He said that big ass asses.
Right. you pull a bitch panties down, smell like you been sitting in a wheelchair all day at the beach.
Oh damn.
I be wondering what they was doing back in those times, like way back in them times that they said everybody was existing. Like was they living life or they were just praising? Was their whole life based around religion? Or like did they live like us? Like every day they went out, work the field, whatever they had to do, or hunt, gather fruit, did they joke and laugh? Because all I hear always is about religion mostly from back in them times. Never just no other things. Like what games did they play? Did they have some type of football or some type of
they did. My grandmother was telling me when they was little, because they was tobacco farmers and sharecroppers. They would take a rock and take yarn and make a baseball, and they take a stick or a bat and use it. They played baseball, they played tag, they climbed trees, they rode the mules, they had a game that they jumped off the barns into the hay and stuff. So of course, I hear all kinds of stuff. They played. They made their own seesaws and merry-go-rounds.
I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna give you one better. And the Kentucky Derby was started by blacks, by the slaves. They were the first 13 champion jockeys of the Kentucky Derby. That was us. Our ancestors.
So yeah, we had
Mhm.
games. We
You
played.
know what's crazy? When we were slaves, we stuck together more. We was in better
Yep.
situation amongst each other when we were slaves. Now we out here free. That's why they always say never forget where you came from. But if you
Absolutely.
notice, they trying to erase where we came from. So
So they
yeah,
can
so it's up to
reoppress
us to remember.
again. Yeah, we're doing that so they can oppress you again. Because if you're not careful, you're gonna be oppressed again. Because we stuck together to fight the oppressor. On every farm, there was the oppressor. There was the same scenario. You had your people that they call, that looked out for the master, that loved their master. You had it's actually a book about people. They taught me to love my abuser. That's the mental thing. They fall in love with their abuser, their oppressors. Then you got a lot of work.
I don't think they was falling in love with them. Anybody gonna fall in love or like somebody who taking care of them. Women, love the dude that can take care of them. It could be another dude that's better for her, but the dude that can take care of her, she'll like him more, even though he's whipping her ass and all kinds of stuff. Just because he can take care of her, she love him more.
That's what falling in love is your oppressor. It's a mental disorder. That's why they say that anytime you love an abusive person, an abusive relationship, whether it's a man or woman, it's a mental disorder there. There's something that's not computing all the way. Okay. Then the other people, we stuck together as a people because we knew for our children, we wanted better for our children. We wanted better for us. So they knew that they had to get out from under bondage. And that's why they stuck together to free themselves out their oppressor. Now the oppressor is still out there, y'all, but he got to get all of y'all back in control again. So how did he do it? Social media, pitching people against each other. What's the 12 here? Is NATO. You think these are the they come together to figure out how they can control the rest of the world. That's all that is.
But most women are out of control. When slavery and all that was going on, and when our grandparents was around, it was marriages and then kids. Now you got kids everywhere. All of these crimes that's going on and stuff like that in the black community, it's all products of single mothers. When the squeezy kids or you getting robbed by somebody or dudes getting locked up, all products of single mothers. They having multiple kids by multiple dudes, don't even know the dude, so his DNA is in him to be who he is. You don't even know who he is, so now you don't want to be bothered with your son. He still got to eat. What he going to do? He going to go out here and commit crimes.
Yep, all products of daddy wasn't there. My granddaddy my grandfather said he made these kids, talking about his kids, and he gonna put foot in his kids' ass. He was there so he could put foot in them kids' ass so he could take care of his seed. What kind of person don't want to take care of their seed, whether it's a man or a woman? You got the seed in you. You don't want to take care of your seed.
Reese, if I met a chick in a club and she sucked me off and I slammed her in the car and she had a baby, I don't even know about the kid. Or I'm married.
That's something different.
Okay, but most of these women are like that. Most of these women got kids by married men, dudes they just met, all kind of shit. Just riding in the street. This before I met Miss Contractor.
Woe is on their head. That's woe. If they like that, then woe.
He said before I met Miss Contractor.
That's how the world is now. It ain't. Everybody trying to act like women are so good. No, the fuck they not.
Nope. I know a lot of rotten ones. You right.
Yeah, and they all got kids by different dudes. So that's a part of the problem too. Ain't no love no more. Kids not born out of love no more. Kids are born out of, damn, that bitch thick as a motherfucker. I'm gonna hit that. That's what kids are born out of.
It's both. It's both sides. I see it on both sides. And it's hard for me because I'm raising a son and I'm trying to tell him the right way. Stay away from this type of person. You don't want to get in a relationship with this type of person. Because I see it and I'm telling him. I'm not telling him out here, girl. I'm not, if I had a girl, I wouldn't even tell my daughter, girl, go out there and get a man that's going to take care of you, that's going to do this. No. I don't know what them people are telling their children. I have not a clue. But I do see the grandmothers and the mothers in the club with the daughters. I seen that.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
all of them there with loose booty, dresses and stuff.
So that's the man's fault too, Reese.
I didn't say that was the man's fault. I said I see both. I'm telling you, I see a lot.
That's all I see. That's all I see. What I see is dudes trying to see their kids.
You're not looking for the men. You're looking at the women.
No,
so that's all you.
No, I do. Hey, Reese. I see dudes, millions on top of millions of dudes trying to see their kid want to be around their kid because he got a new girl. She don't want the kid around the new girl, but she done had 10 niggas run through her crib while the baby was in the crib next to the bed.
Now I seen a lot that want their man to be a part, the man to be a part of the father, the child's life, and they run it. There was no.
I ain't never seen that. I ain't never seen that.
I got a story for you, that contractor. We'll talk about that afterwards. I got a story for you.
Okay.
Most men in America got the same story. I want to see my kids, but this bitch playing games. I pay child support, all that. She still won't let me see my kid. She trying to hold my kid over my head. That's why I always tell dudes, if your father wasn't in your life, never tell a bitch that I want to be there for my kid because my father wasn't. Because as soon as you're not dealing with her no more, that's the first thing she gonna do to hold against you, because she know you want to be there for your kid. Yeah, so many guys in America going through the same thing. We don't have no support though. Women got child support, all kind of shit. We don't have nothing. We just got suffer through this shit, move back in with our mother, because they taking 75% of his check. How you supposed to live like that? They would never do that to a woman. They do everything to a man. Women get away with murder. That's why the quality of women is plummeting, because they don't have to change or do better for nothing, because they still gonna get what they want, one way or another.
Kenny said he worked with DSS. It's a huge portion of whites with single mothers and trailer parks go to the family courthouse, and there's more other races dealing with this.
I ain't say what race. I said women in general, all over the world. It's men, white guys going through this shit too. With women.
It's a sick thing. These women are sick. They want a brand new purse. They don't care how the kid feel. Right. You're right. They mad at the guy because he had a new girlfriend. You're right. Their breath stinking. You're right. They done wrecked the car. They mad because they wrecked the car. They need a new car. They can't pay their bills. They want the man to do it. You're right. Breath stinking, feet stinking, everything.
Start out. That ain't my baby. I don't know who that baby is.
The hair stinking, everything.
That's why one of my jokes is, ladies, be honest. You don't give a fuck about your kids. You only kept the kid to keep him, and he don't give a fuck about neither one of y'all. That's some real shit.
They want somebody. They want somebody to spend the night and keep their boots on.
Right.
And that's what they want. They want somebody to spend the night, keep their boots on, and keep the car running. Run inside here to keep the car running. Put 2 guns on the dresser. That's like what they want. They don't want no real man. They want a sucker.
Yes, that's what they want.
All right, can I say something?
That's why they always talk about a real man do this, a real man do that.
Can I say something? Can I say something, y'all? Can I say something? We're not talking about women. We're talking about girls. We're not talking about women. Real women out here. So, and child support, my boy just got $3,000 a month for child support. And I know some guys get it too. So it's not, things are kind of changing. And they're all women, because the women out here hold it down. And there are men, what I'm saying? Some brothers just run, man. Some niggas been raised by their mama their whole life, and they don't know how to take care of somebody else. Or just how to take care of themselves their whole life. They don't know how to take care of other people. So we can't say it's all on the women, you know what I'm saying? Fathers not always willing to be there. It's not all women. These are girls, because real women handle their business. These are not women. We give them the classification of women, and these are not women. Just like men, you see all these men, these are boys. They're not men yet. The men handle their business. Those are the women. So we can't just go by just say everybody across the board, because I know dudes that are collecting child support, and I know women that hey, here's a child, I'm trying to do this, but some people ain't. It just depends circumstances. But like you say, those are not women though. I know you're talking about contractors.
But
Stop
Booba Cow,
classifying them as
it's
women.
not many. It's not many. The carjacking is too many. It's not many. I mean, I ain't seen 25 KKK go steal 2 cars up the street. So it's mostly the minorities. You know what I'm saying? Like, my Chinese friends are like, we ain't never been to jail. You know what I'm saying? I know all races. Ain't none of them ever been to jail. They look at me like, nigga, what you talking about? So it's in
That's a
our
fucking lie.
mindset.
That's a lie.
It's
They get
daddy.
locked up too. They get locked up
Listen,
too.
I just
Everybody
told you,
recovery, they
man.
get
We go
locked
to
up.
Annandale. I know 14 billion of them. Ain't none ever had a record. Yes, some, but not the ones I know. What I'm trying to say is, in the community, is the liquor store is one of the things. That liquor store need to be closed down for 42 years. That liquor store is what it is. And then the black men love to flirt. It's the flirt, 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 flirt. I told my daddy, I said, Daddy, you rather flirt than be with your kids. But since I'm a so fly guy, I know how to send love to everybody and pray for the world and then pray for Malachi and be a good dad. But it's a lot of shitty people out here, Booba Cow. It's a lot of good ones, but it's more shitty than good. That's why, what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, look at us. How many actual real directors? You have Tyler Perry that got pink skirt on, pink stockings. How many real men have the power? Not
Right.
much. Not much, man. I'm not much, and that's what the problem is. It's more of us than them, and we still can't get it together.
Yo,
You
this
know, so
another thing too. They always talking about it take two to tangle, but when a kid get here, there's nothing you can do. If she want to keep the kid, don't let you see. It's nothing you can do. I mean, I went to court. I wasted thousands and thousands of dollars. I wish I would have kept the money. You know what I mean? They still wind up going to her because she put the poison in their head. All your father care about is making money, buying houses, and buying cars. That's what they need to worry about, because when they grow up and become a man, they're going to need to be able to take care of their family. So we don't, it ain't no, it take two to tangle. Oh, it take two people to have sex, but for a kid to get here, it only take one. And when a kid get here, that's her kid. It's not your
yeah,
kid. If you leave a chick alone today or tomorrow, she gonna play games and letting you see your kid, and there's nothing you can do.
Let me ask you a question, all of y'all men. Do men care more about the male children than they do about the female children? Like if they having daughters?
Oh nah, it's equal, but you gonna pay. I don't have no daughters. I got all boys. But if I had a daughter, I would be more protective of her. I can teach my sons how to do stuff, but my daughter, I would be more protective of her, and I would spoil the shit out of her, and that way can't know I spoil her and her mother. So any dude that come along can't do what I do for you. You don't need to be fucking with him.
Hey
Now
man,
I understand that a lot of people got that. With me, I got daughters, so for me, I teach them how to do for themselves. I give them what they want, but they know they earn what they want. So in the future, you won't have to say, because that can go both ways. That can go bad too, contractor. Because I met some women who do that, and they end up losing a lot of people, a lot of good dudes, because you're not my daddy. You should be concerned how my daddy treat me, not just what my daddy bought for me. See, some people concerned what their daddy was buying for them as opposed to how their daddy treated them. Some people have a relationship where you just buy your kids, they don't even hardly know their kid. So for me, I talk to my kids and I teach them how to earn for themselves. My oldest, she been working since she was 14, and that was about her wanting to earn her own coins, because everything
Yeah,
she
but
give her, she earns. So
hey,
she
but
buy whatever, but it's not just buy whatever. They got both of them was like 4.2 students. So
yeah, but I'm saying what you were saying too. Everything you saying was included in what I was saying too. I
yeah,
just
I
didn't
know,
know.
I'm just saying, just
Yeah.
sometimes some people, I grew up like that thinking, yeah, well, you have the girls, you just spoil them, and nah, that can go bad too, because I dated women like that. So for me, my time, just knowing I never wanted a woman, a woman that was just all about materials, because I had that before. Parents had gave her everything. Like one time, 'cause her parents was beefing. She told them what they wanted. They both bought the same presents because they wasn't talking. She was just spoiled like that. It was about material. It's
That's
not just
crazy.
about what I can buy for you. It's how I treat you. Like you said, protective. That's a key thing. Protecting. You know what I'm saying? Covering her, making sure you there for it. Like I said, things ain't exactly cut and dry like how it used to be. You know what I mean? Things a little more complicated. But my woman, she earned too. I earned. You know, now some people say, nah, a woman's just supposed to be home and you take care of it. Another guy was saying that last night. I was like, it ain't like that no more. You can't just be like, you know, it's hard to survive like that. And then
I mean,
once you got the brunt of everything on one side, that's why I guess there's more domestic abuse back then. One person earning, the other person ain't, and that can kind of get to you, especially if you're not earning enough. And you know, it's a lot of stress.
live like that.
That's it. I mean, I feel you contracted. It's just like you know, for me, I teach my girls how to earn that themselves and then look more at character of people and how they treat you. You know, because a guy can buy you a bunch of shit and then but still treat you like shit. So, you know, I protect you, but I still treat you like shit. So it's more to it. That's my piece.
Yeah. Everything you said, I was saying everything in there included too. I ain't just saying give her everything she want. Protection come with teaching them how to learn so they protect it from other people outside.
And protect themselves.
A lot.
Yeah.
But you can live off of one income now, like
No.
I told this contractor, she really don't even have to work if she don't want to. But you gonna work for my business, you ain't gonna sit home and do nothing.
Exactly. Because in a relationship, that can mess, that can pull.
Work. This economy is terrible.
But it's not even just that. It's also just having something to do when somebody else is not doing something. Somebody else is doing all the work. It brings a stress to the relationship also. Not even just the person that's working, the person that's sitting at home, just sitting at home. You know, women ain't the same no more. They just don't want to sit home and have kids and say this is the only job I have. They got lives too. They want to have a life as well. They want, you know, so things ain't exactly the same. Like you said, Miss Contractor working, y'all can talk about stuff. There's more stuff to talk about because you're in a different world working, and she's just at home. That's part of the separation. So I don't mind this new world where both of us working. We both can come home with conversation, can have conversations about our days and be there for each other. So I mean, we just gotta rework the relationships, and I'm starting to do like our parents did, or people that had parents, and say just one person working, the woman's supposed to be at home. And women don't want to just sit home. You know what I mean? That's just it. Right. And vice versa. Some guys do the other way. They sit home and take care of the kids. So, I mean, shit's just different. It's just not cut and dry no more like it used to be.
Yeah, but that narrative that women make more than men, that's a lie. That's something a woman pump, and these guys raised by women, they just go along with shit and just saying the same thing. Most women you meet trying to force you into a relationship because they need help. So like in a relationship, you'll help them pay for shit. So if women making more money, that's not true. It's not true. This is a man's world. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, all the presidents been men. Like, they weren't gonna let that woman be no president. It's other countries don't even speak to their women or allow them to speak. So you gonna let this woman become president and go? How you gonna talk to other nations? Like, that's a sign of weakness for real. As a woman as a president.
I don't know. Germany had a woman president. Merkel did pretty well.
Oh, but that's different. This the United States. Yeah. They got structure. It's different over here, yo.
They go by bloodline.
I don't know, contractors. Some of the shit you say, I agree with you. Some of the shit you say is a little bit off. Women are raised by men. My mother raised me. You know what I'm saying? The streets of my mother raised me. My father was there for a slight second. I mean, early in my life, and then later on. But that by that time I was a man. You can't say that. Oh, the women raised by men. I'm a strong advocate of women since I was raised. So I'm not gonna say, you know. And then also like. I ain't gonna make that blanket and say all women make it said that raised by women say that. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying men making money out here. But I mean, I don't.
But this is the thing. You might have been raised by a woman, but you're not supposed to. That's not the natural order thing. We always so willing to accept mediocrity. You're not supposed to be raised by no woman. You're supposed to have both parents there. Somewhere it was a disconnect.
But you saying supposed to, like we could control it as kids.
No, I know, but I'm just saying,
like I was saying,
it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I'm just saying, you got.
Yeah, but then you saying it's these guys that's perpetuating the talk of saying that the women make more than men, and I'm saying I'm not one of them saying women make more than men. I'm not even I can't say I have the authority to say that because I haven't done the research. That's what they're saying. But you just look around wherever you are in your profession. Look around, then you can make your own, you know,
Yeah, but
hypothesis of what's going on. But there are different businesses where women do run things. So it's hard to say that nowadays. You might be in this, you know, you in real estate, you in construction, but at the same time, I deal with women contractors too. A lot of women real estate agents. Back in the day,
yeah,
it was all men.
but there's no
So
way they gonna make more money than men because they gotta take off because of the kid. They got maternity leave. They got all this shit to do with their kids, and they don't even work as much as we do or hard as we do. So how can they make more than us? And I
well,
was
they
only saying,
all of them ain't having kids, dog. All of them don't have
well, yeah,
kids.
they not, but the
There are a
majority
lot of
are.
women out here don't have kids that concern more about their careers. So you got to count them
It's
too. You just
easy.
can't
Just
count the
pull
one
up,
that
pull
having
up the
babies.
richest, 50th richest people in the world. Most of them gonna be men. It's that easy.
Right.
Yes,
People
man,
get
that I
too
agree
caught up
with.
into. I know a rich
I
woman
agree with
like
that.
Oprah got money, but there's a lot of niggas that got Oprah money. It's a millions of
Yeah,
men that got Oprah money that we don't even know that just out here
Right.
working. You know, so
Right.
people get caught up in some of these girls who got the bag that understands that 100 other dudes right in her area got the same bag.
Right. And then
It's
another
weird.
thing, you got dudes out here, if something happened with a man or this or that, you got dudes that go to the women rescue knowing damn well she was wrong and the man was right because they raised by women. That's why I always say boys raised by women grow up to be men who don't know how to pick good women because they too empathetic and sympathetic to all the women's bullshit. I ain't sympathetic to these bitches bullshit. I see shit for what it is.
Except you, boob. I see that look. Except you, boob.
yeah. I married my wife. I've been with my wife now 24 years. I just,
Yeah.
bro,
Okay,
I just
congratulations.
don't fucking agree.
Yo,
I just don't
congratulations.
fucking agree.
Yo, but if you
Huh?
were single right now today in 2024, if you were single, you wouldn't be singing that same tune. Because these women not the same. You met her 24 years ago. If you had to meet a woman today, you would not get that same woman.
Yep. And you would not get that
Now,
same man. That's why I'm single today in 2024. Because some of the stuff that be coming down the pipeline, I'm like, what? You got that mitigated goal. They come over, take the wine, and try to take your money. I'm like, wait a minute. This
That's
ain't what I signed up for.
That's
So that's
because y'all allow that. Some of y'all somewhere went for that. Now they think all women just gonna go for that.
Somewhere somebody messed up and somebody got the game twisted.
Right.
Well, I was mad at my dad once. I wasn't mad, but I was trying to tell him, you married and you trying to, that's what I'm saying again. Everybody want to flirt and be ha ha instead of being with their kids. So I'm single. Me and Malachi mom, we know we close. You know, we talk. I can call her right now. But what I'm saying is, it might not work out, which is okay. But both parents supposed to be involved all the time. You know what I'm saying? Even and that's what they do. They're keeping the kid away from the dad, and then the dad can't see the kid. Yeah, so wrong. So I'm with the father's place, and we be going around helping out other fathers, and I seen a lot of fathers at court paying child support, and they still can't see their kid.
See, when a woman keeps the child away from the man, you letting the man go and letting him feel his responsibility. That's wrong.
But
that
that's
is
not
so
the
wrong.
story they gonna tell. That's not the story they gonna tell. They gonna say he a deadbeat, he this, he that. That's why my mother talked all that shit about my father. I called my father and sat down and talked to him myself so I can hear what's going on. And when he was telling me shit, I started thinking about that. That shit made sense. It felt then. But to hear my side of the story is he did everything. It's always the man's fault, yo. I don't believe shit a bitch say.
But on the reverse of that, though, my mother didn't do that. My mother never talked bad about my father. When she could have and should have been.
I'm just saying in general.
But I'm not. No. I'm not disagreeing with you on contract at all. I'm just saying everybody ain't like that because my mother wasn't like that. It was the reverse. My father talked about my mom. My father wasn't around, but every time he came around, I seen him, he would be talking about my mom. My mom, when I go back, she said, "Well, you know your father," and that's all she said. She don't say nothing. She didn't say nothing else.
She didn't say nothing negative.
My mother was. That's what I'm saying. All mothers ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? I think just the individuals. And unfortunately for you, you had a mother that did the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of mothers do. Right.
Yeah, my
Hey,
mother is
but
98%.
98% of these old
Yeah,
bitches
my
be
mother
fucking.
98%. That bitch ain't shit.
I get that. I get it. My mother was the
Look,
2%
I'm
then.
2%,
My mother was
and my mother
2%.
98%.
My
So
mother
figure
was
that
part
out.
of the 2%.
It
So
depended on the day it was for my mother. She can be both. But my mother never really talked negative about my father around us.
You see it,
But I know
yeah.
she talked her shit. You know, the couple of times I walked in the room, get out, I'm talking shit about your father. You don't need to hear
She
this shit.
did.
but you see that's good. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying though. But you see that
She
she
said, "Girl, I'm
respected
talking shit about
you
your
for
father."
that.
yeah. But I never heard my
But
father
it's
speak
true. She
anything
respected
about
him
my
for that
mother
though.
at
But she
all.
told him,
She
"Get up talking
respected.
shit about your father. Get out." You
Yeah.
ain't even supposed to say that. Get out and talking
She's like,
shit
you
about.
don't want to hear it, but shoot, if you want to hear it, you can stay. I ain't never want to hear it. I
You was
walk
like,
out.
"Let me get out," because I didn't want to get in the middle of that.
But
See,
that's what I'm saying. She knew his mother knew enough that she was a woman, and that's what women do. I'm not gonna ruin him relationship because how I
Yeah,
feel
she
for my
amongst other
relationship.
women.
We're
Yeah.
you
so
know
now at the end
why?
of the day, from what we all are saying here, from what at the end of the day we all are saying here, we are talking about three different individuals. So these women are individuals. They're not a whole, you know what I'm saying, just one group. They say all of them. We had to talk three different women and three different ways they handle it. One, she talked bad about her kid. The other one said, I didn't talk bad about her kid. The other one said, look, I talk bad about your father, but I'm not going to talk in front of you because I don't want to
See,
ruin that relationship. So that's three different individuals. So at the end
you
of the
know
day, these
why,
individuals.
Booba?
They couldn't
I
go.
never talked bad about my child's father, and I would not let anybody else talk bad about my child's father because I did not want my child to think that I had anything against him because of his daddy. I did not want my child to think that he gonna grow up to be a deadbeat like his daddy. I didn't want none of that. I
See,
didn't want him any negative stereotype. I didn't want that on my child.
see, you just talk negative
You just
about it.
did it.
No, he
Right.
grown now. I'm talking about when Tyree was growing up. He grown, and
All right,
Tyree
but
tried to forge his own. Anytime a man, I'm saying here, your child, he running. He running. What is that? And I
but
said, you
you
know
got
what? I'm not chasing you. I said, because the law, the white man shouldn't have to tell you to take care of what's yours. I hunkered down and took care of what was mine. That's the end. That's the end of the day. And do you know he came to me and apologized and said he was sorry and all of that. I forgave him, but he
Yeah.
Tyree grown now,
but
and
you
now
gotta
it's hard
realize
for them to
too.
forge a relationship.
You
And he
gotta
wants
realize
me to get in the middle of the relationship with him and say, but something you gonna have to do some talking to Tyree because Tyree ain't gonna talk to me on his own. Because my son said, I'm grown, I don't need you. That's how my son, I did fine without you. And then he's like, well, what can I say to him? Reese, you gonna have to talk to Tyree. No, you talk to Tyree.
yeah, but see, you
Right.
gotta realize
That's a
when
different story. There's a different case of circumstances here.
yeah, but you gotta realize when you young and you two young kids, a girl and a boy having sex or wind up having a kid. The girl was stuck with the kid. The boy might be like, I ain't ready to have no kids. We was just doing something irresponsible, and
We
you
was
wound up
living
getting
together.
pregnant.
We lived together.
Okay, well, not in that situation, but in general, like, guys ain't, we just having fun. We just trying, get some of that wet stuff. So you wind up getting pregnant, like, and then you stuck with the kid. Now you got all this resentment to the man because he's free.
I didn't have no resentment towards
I
him.
ain't saying you. I'm just saying a lot of
Oh,
females feel like that.
at the time, I take that back. At the time, I was going to get him killed. I was just
I
going to
mean,
get
I
him
remember.
down
I
there.
remember the story.
But
Oh,
And
he only took that back because you on here, Molly, and you know.
yeah, I remember the story. I wasn't gonna say nothing though.
but you know,
She ain't want you to call her after the show and be like, "Why you tell that lie, Reese? You remember
no,
such
I
and
mean,
such?"
I've had an anger, but I still didn't displace it to my son. My son to this day, Tyree would tell you himself. My mama never talked bad about my dad. She always talked good or highly about him, and that's because, boom. When Tyree said, "Mom, was I born out of love?" I said, "Yes, you was." I said, "I loved your daddy to death." Yes, you was, and I left it at that. Boom.
Stop. See, even my puppy know both his parents.
yeah.
And both his parents and both the parents still together. That's crazy.
When my
What
man
kind of
raised
puppy? What kind of puppy you got?
A miniature schnauzer, 100% full bred. I got it for miscontracted for Valentine's Day last year.
Oh, good thing you don't live in PG County because you can't have it.
dog.
Yeah, I'm
What
in
kind of
PG
dog that
County
can
now.
have?
I'm in PG County now. I'm in Bowie.
No, I mean you don't live there because they not letting people in PG County have a certain kind of dog. What a dog is that? They call them bullies.
Pit bull.
Anything mixed. There's some other dogs up there too.
It used to be pit bull, but I see pit bulls out here now. So
Nah, he 100%. He ain't no. Nah, he's just a small. He little. They high.
Oh.
What is that? What's that called? No, it's like a Scottish Terrier or something like that.
That's one of the movie dogs. That little movie that's eating the noodles.
A miniature schnauzer.
He's a schnauzer, miniature schnauzer. Well, we got a miniature get up.
Yeah, like from Beauty. What's the dog movie? What's the dog movie where it was kissing with the spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
yeah. What's that movie called?
Yeah, Lady in the Tramp.
Lady in the what?
In the Tramp.
Yep, Lady in the Tramp. That's the dog right there. That's the dog, but he's a miniature of him. People telling their ages on here.
I'm glad y'all are different men, and I'm glad I'm a different woman. That's why I love and respect all of y'all. And we gotta make some commercials together. I got a crew, Molly. We gotta make something happen.
All right.
Freaky Friday. Well, look, y'all pick up the topics tomorrow for Freaky Friday. I'm tired and my mouth hurts.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Dental work, my molar. I gotta get a root canal.
Okay, whatever you say. Whatever you say. Hey, Mike, get up. Man.
She said her mouth hurt, not her too.
Exactly. I like that. We got a stenographer on this moment. So whenever you have a problem, replay for us, Molly. What did she say exactly? Hey, where y'all at tonight?
In the house.
I don't know. I ain't gonna be nowhere tonight.
Hey, contractor. As a new comedian, you gotta get on top of that. You gotta know what's going on. Every day you need to know what's going on.
Commercial ad. We can get you on here one day. Yeah, my
we got commercial to shoot.
Batty Butters, everything. She could be a sponsor. We gotta get you on there one day.
How did last night go, contractor?
Oh man, my first night I had my own spot. Man, it before I even got in there, my brother was there and he was like, "Yo, before you got here, all these white women and people was like, I love the contractor. He's so funny." I said, "That's the sad part about that is I don't even get that from my own people when I go to a spot. But I love it. I'm staying at that spot.
Give you love, boo.
That's how it works. You gotta get this.
Hey, and then always, hey, let me tell you something. I don't always get love. I show people love, but I don't expect love from them because love always comes usually from somewhere else. That's how it goes. So I don't always sit there expecting because when you expect, that's how you get disappointed. So I never expect. You know what I'm saying? I just thank God for the blessings I get. I don't expect nothing from nobody. Not my kids, my mother, my wife, nothing from nobody. I don't expect. When you expect, that's all you set yourself up for, disappointment.
I mean, you just notice that, like, damn, why when I go to my own people shit, I don't get this? It's just something that you notice.
Love.
I get love everywhere I go. I don't know, bro. It's like something about it, then work at it. Or just keep working at it. That's all. Keep working. It's going to bust through.
Yeah, it's just a different kind of love.
Nobody fans like white people, though, man. White people. Yeah. Most fans, like you go to these college games, they out there in the freezing cold, no shirt, paint on their chest. Like ain't no nigga doing that shit. Like we like the team. White people, boy, when they like somebody,
and black people,
they will buy everything, you know.
Yeah.
And black people are a little more critical. Black people are more critical. Black people go, let me, all right, nigga, make me laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
black people just more critical, especially if you're new.
Nah.
So sometimes it's not about you, bro. It's just about the circumstances. It's not about you. Don't always take it personal, especially in this game.
I mean, I still get love from my people, but it's not the same kind. Like when I call the spot, they be like, "Oh, hey, this contract on the phone." Everybody in the whole place trying to say hi to me on the phone. Niggas don't do no shit like that. And then when they like,
well, for what contract do we love you?
Yeah, I love y'all too, but I'm saying
we love you, guys.
When black